I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for functionality and freedom of creation. Being able to integrate and change and develop at my freedom of creation.
Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm super excited. Hey, Batbrain. Just woke up in time. 4 a.m. tomorrow for UK. Jeez, that's early. It's 1. I think it's 1 p.m. for us in Australia. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize the ad was playing. I forgot to mute the stream. Hello, Cookie. Darren, let's go. I'm good, thanks, Logie. How are you? Holy shit, this is actually like super exciting. I actually cannot believe this game is coming out tomorrow. Alright, I think the live stream's in about 15 minutes. I am going to quickly go over to the official ATLUS West YouTube channel. Hey Lewis, how are you? Yeah, I don't know if it's, I mean, it seems like it's like a not a staggered release, not like what they do with some release games where like obviously New Zealand heads into the new day new day first, so I don't think it's like that. What was it, ATLUS West? But I did see that the official Twitter page was like just tweeting out for the US and Europe, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to convert my time zone and shit. Oh, lucky. Yeah, I was so devastated that it was actually for it was releasing 1 p.m. in Australia because I have to fucking work. Hey Mika, first of all, yeah, Asia server. So I don't like. If you mean like the C servers, nah, that's a week later. So that is on the what is it? Is it a week later? It's the 5th of July, isn't it? Or is it? No, 3rd of July, I think, for C servers. Yeah, for C servers. But I think I'm considered, can't remember what Australia is considered actually in terms of like the server ranking. You can just Google it and then it should show up on like the official Sega page or something like that. Hey Mira. That's good. I pre-downloaded that shit on Steam and what do you call it? And on my phone. I cannot wait to play that shit on the bus ride in, because the bus ride in to work for me is like fucking an hour, so I can't wait. All right, can get rid of my ugly mug. All right, so they did upload a few bits and pieces. Got Phantom Thief Life, School Life. I'm gonna check out Phantom Thief Life actually. I actually haven't seen any of these yet. I mean, obviously we've played the game, but, it's in about 12 minutes. It's in about 12 minutes. Oh shit! I need to lower the volume. I can just up the volume here. Cool. Yeah, in about 12 minutes. No, I couldn't see EN version earlier as well. I thought it would be simulcast with the Japanese version, but nah, I couldn't find one. So I just gotta bear with us, and hopefully my limited high school knowledge of Japanese can carry us through. Hey Swervy, how are you? I'm good. I am good. Super excited about P5X. I'm sure everyone else is as well. It's gonna be so good, actually. I'm actually very, very excited. I'm a little bit apprehensive about, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna throw away my Taiwan account or like delete it or anything like that, but you know, I just feel like I'm probably just gonna grind global. I've got too much shit on that I can't grind 2 different accounts at once. Yeah, I can't believe it's tomorrow. Yeah, I really hope it doesn't have any overheating problems. Like my iPhone battery is already like absolutely like fucked. Like it's actually just fucking terrible. So I really hope we don't have any issues there. Oh, there's Rin. There's Rin. I actually never got cursed Rin on my Taiwan account, so I'm hoping that we scoop her up on this one. It's gonna be so good. Now that I can implement all the tips and stuff that I've put out on guides for, and obviously other content creators, I put out guides for. Now I can hopefully get a good start. Hopefully you guys can get a good start as well. Hey Waffle. Yeah, according to 24 hours from now. Wait, what? I thought it was 24. I swear I saw something that was like 24 hours from. Fuck, does that mean it's coming out at 9 PM tomorrow? Fuck. I've got work on Friday as well. Fuck. Nice. Oh, seems wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah. Had me worried there for a second. I was like, I'm an old man, guys. I'm an old man, so I don't have Friday off. Rip. Yeah, I wanted to get A6 Joker. I put that tweet out of spite more so than anything. But after looking at some actually, to be honest, after just looking at his dupes and stuff, and then corroborated with a few guys that have already been coming out for Chaboy Joker, I probably won't A6. It's a bit of a waste of money. And save all those delicious money in pulls for when Rin comes out. Oh yeah, it could be. Again, Waffle, I'm not too sure if they're doing like a staggered release or something like that. They should launch it all at the same time. They should flick that switch at the same time. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to this. This is just all like normal shit that we've already seen before. I think it's already shit that we've seen before. So the plans are for post-launch is I've got a bunch of guides that I'm going to be coming out with. I've got a guide tonight, so make sure you check it out, which is a beginner's guide, everything you need to know. I've got a mistakes to avoid guide coming out tomorrow as well. And then I'll do like smaller guides like stamina, energy, as I unlock them in global. What else are we going to do? I am currently building my Discord server. That will be I'm aiming to get that ready by this weekend and end of this weekend, so Sunday, and then I'll have a guild channel in there as well, so we can build our guilds. So yeah, that's pretty exciting, I guess. What else are we doing? I'm doing a full story playthrough, and I'll do like a condensed edited version, put that shit on YouTube, but you can always watch the VODs. I always have the VODs on YouTube. I also am going to try multi-streaming, but my internet could let me down on that one. Just so we can, as this game gets popular, I guess, well, hopefully it gets popular, can hopefully multi-stream and then get a large audience. So yeah, just a lot of shit planned, and hopefully it'll go well. No, you're right, Waffle, that's all good. Yeah, I have plans for an in-game guild. Yeah, I need to look into that a bit more, but once that's all up and running, it should be good to go. Yeah, I don't even know how many members are in the guild. I never did guilds and shit in Taiwan. So I'll figure that shit out, and then we'll make it work. But yeah, I think it's a really cool concept that they've done the guilds and stuff, and you can like, obviously play with your community and then do like combined bosses and boss runs and stuff like that. Going all out for your boy Ruji. Nice. Yeah, Ichigo and Berry, like, wasn't it like the most viewed or most tweeted about like character on like Bilibili or something? Like, she looks great, by the way. I fucking love her design. She looks amazing. And then those leaked images that I saw with her Phantom X outfit and her weapon being the scythe. Far out, guys. Far out. We are in for a treat. Who I think is the best DPS? In 1.0, the best DPS is probably either Arn and or Joker. So those two you definitely need to be getting, in my opinion. You 100% need to be getting. And then the secondary or the next character that you probably should be getting is Morgana, I would say. Just because he's a really good sustain. Apologies. Yeah, I thought Yusuke was actually pretty good. I heard that Akechi's pretty bloody mid, but I thought Yusuke was pretty good. If you're looking at because this is the issue that P5X is running into, right? Because obviously they've got the other regions which are ahead, and they've got global. So if you're talking about the other regions, best DPS unit is definitely Makoto. Single target Makoto for sure. He just does such a lot of damage. And then in terms of AoE DPS, 100% Akihiko. We are actually going to be using up our pulls for the last hurrah on the Taiwan account to try and get Akihiko. I do want to save a little bit for Berry, but again, like once global launches, I think we are definitely going to be doing what do you call it? Well, what is playing? Oh shit, is it fucking starting soon? Oh my god, I was like, wait, hang on a second, what's playing? Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, again, like, I think this game is, like, super flexible in terms of team comps. Obviously, there'll be people that are better than other people, right? Naturally, because it's a gacha game, right? They want you to spend some money. But, I mean, overall, like, I think you can use anyone with anyone, to be honest. Hey, Fatale. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. How is... maybe they have subtitles. Yeah, maybe they have subtitles. How is free to play? I've been keeping... yeah, so I do have a video on my channel if you do want to go more in depth. But in my opinion, I think it's very free to play. We will actually be going through... people have done some data mining already on the files to check the gem counts and stuff. I do have some opinions on that, so I will go through my opinions. Overall, though, I think the gem count and everything is still pretty generous. It's still relatively on par with the other regions. But the scaling is a little bit different, and you might need to probably put in a little bit more time. But we'll get to all that anyway. But in my opinion, I think it's very free-to-play friendly. I think the stamina system is relatively okay compared to other gacha games. I'm not sure if you've played other gacha games before. I think it's relatively okay. It doesn't have an overflow system, which is something that I'm a little bit disappointed in, but again, whatever. I get it. That's a gacha game. I think a lot of comments on my one video where I was complaining about the no guarantee banner, I think went over people's heads that it's like everyone's allowed to have their opinion, but regardless, in my opinion, I think it's very free to play friendly compared to like other gacha games. Yeah, free-to-play investment plan. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that. I was actually thinking about still being free-to-play on global, but I feel like there's so many characters that I missed out on because I just didn't have enough gems that I just kind of didn't want to do that. But in terms of free-to-play investment plan, all the 4-star, well, not all the 4 stars. Unfortunately, Moko and Seppi are pretty shit. But most of the 4 stars are actually very useful. So if you just invest your materials wisely, and as I mentioned in my previous video, if you do your vertical investments instead of horizontal investing, you should be fine. But again, I think the materials and stamina system in this game is actually okay. It's actually not too bad. So I haven't played every single day on Taiwan, and I'm still able to level up characters to 80 relatively easily. And I've already, I've got a lot of characters that you can level up as well. Yes, this will become a VOD, Lewis Grant. Thanks for tuning in for the little bit, mate. I appreciate it. But yeah, it will be a VOD, so you can come back and watch it later. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I have to plug the channel. Yeah, I don't think it'll be that bad, Loki. I think, yeah, I mean, I do have a little, not like fucking concerns or anything, but a little bit of some opinion on that, so I'll go from there. Yes, there is a monthly pass, paid battle pass. Yep. Hey, Kid Graphics. I don't think it matters too much, but just like with any gacha game, just make sure that you play on the server that you really want to play on. I understand that some countries probably can't get access to this game yet, and they may be VPNing, but just be careful because you won't be able to transfer any data. So if you spend money on a specific account, you might not, shit might go wrong. So just be careful. But no, I don't think that should matter too much. Hey, Giku, how are you? How are you going, man? I'm doing well, thank you very much. Seppi Live is so motherfucking cool, but so bad. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I mean... Look, I'm not gonna say anything, but, you know, I think Seppi is awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I even said in my video, I'm that person who thinks Seppi is actually pretty dope, but yeah, he's just not that great. He's just not that great. For Cali, it is so on the West Coast. I think it's 3 p.m. It's 3 p.m. the 25th, I think, for Cali. Woke up at 6. Wow. 16 hours, yeah. So what's 16 hours from now? Jeez, quick math. 13. Oh, 1 p.m. actually. Con OTK, I will not be free to play on global. I have already missed out on a lot of characters on Taiwan just because I never had the gems for it. And it was very disappointing, so I'm not going to be remaining free to play. In saying that though, I'm not going to be a whale. I have other expenses that I need to pay off. So I'm not going to be a whale. But I will be spending money. I'll probably just get like the battle pass, and then any character that I really, really, really want, then I'll do that as well. Thanks, Keep Graphics, for subscribing. Appreciate it, mate. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. For those of you who just joined, post-launch stuff, I'm planning a lot of videos, as per usual. I'm also planning a Discord. I'm working on that right now. Hopefully that should launch by the end of this weekend, so that's like the 29th. And then in there will be a channel for the guild as well. Once I figure out how to, how to do that. But yeah, you can jump in once that's all ready and done up, and then go from there. Oh, I will also be taking, if anyone's interested, we'll be taking some mod applications. Just DM me, or just add me on Discord or whatever, and then I'll have a look. I do need help with running it. Jeez, are they running late? It's 9:02. Oh, is it starting? Oh, it's starting. Okay, hang on. I need to up the volume a little bit, guys. Now go for Morgana. So I recommend Gilang Mohammed. I recommend you go, if you're gonna skip Joker, go for Arn, and then go for Morgana, and then you can just get dupes of whoever really. If you want Ruji, get Ruji. Like, get all three, to be honest. Like, it's not too bad. It's probably preferred if you get all three rather than getting a dupe for either Morgana or Arn, in my opinion. But yeah, if you don't want Ruji, then just go for Arn dupes, I think. But yeah, Arn and Morgana. Yeah, that is true, Giku. I love that as well about this game. Because I honestly feel that. Because I honestly felt like every single patch, I literally don't actually do much. And I just, in terms of the actual pulling system, I actually end up getting the characters that I want. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Con OTK, yeah. Obviously, again, I always have to disclaim this. Spend wisely, guys. Don't don't go overboard. Especially if you get addicted and stuff like that. Be sensible. Oh, thanks for subscribing, VGH Tubes. Oh, I try not to repeat the same information, Jonah. Just because again, like, it's difficult because it's a staggered release. Obviously, we've got. Am I live on this shit, or are they just running later? Probably just running. Yeah, because obviously you got other regions already happening, so I try not to repeat myself, and which is why, like, I'm gonna shift away from Taiwan unless, like, a character comes out, so I can do like a preview for the character on global. But I'm probably gonna be focusing on global personally, just because, yeah, I think it'd just be easier that way for new players, I guess, so they're not getting confused with what's in the game, what's not in the game. I'm not sure how the reroll takes. I need to find that out so I can help you guys with it. But if you play through the story and stuff, I'm sure it's probably roughly the same, I think. But I'm not 100% sure, so I'll find that out for you. Yeah, a lot of gachas are releasing today, tomorrow, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, the Uma... wow, I'm probably butchering that, but the Uma Musume one, yeah. Hey, Pablo, how are you? Oh, any gacha tips? Well, funny you should say that. I've got a complete guide coming out, beginner's guide coming out today. So definitely recommend you check that one out. Thanks for subscribing, KanoTK. Really appreciate it, mate. I also need to make sure work out how to bloody multi-stream and put the chat on the live stream. Because YouTube's chat feature is so bloody stupid. Like, apparently you have to refresh it every time you live stream because it's like a unique code. Anyway, I'll figure that shit out. Or if anyone could help, DM me on Twitter or something. Yeah, so just TLDR, I guess, if you don't want to wait for that video, which comes out in about 3 hours, Papal. Stuff like making sure that you don't use premium currency on your standard pools, because premium currency is important because it's the only one method that you can use limited characters on. Obviously, spend wisely. Gacha games are always very predatory in nature, so just make sure that even if you really, really want a character, you know, don't feel like you have to be forced to spend money. The characters always rerun, they always come back, so you can always save up if you really want a character, for example. Those are the main things to watch out for the gacha system in general. The other thing as well for gacha games is stamina, so making sure that you spend your stamina every day because it doesn't keep continuously refresh, and little things like that. But again, I've got a complete guide coming out like literally right after this live stream. No, I don't know if this is for the countdown. They're supposed to do some sort of launch stream, which we'll be watching. I think it might be starting now because this is the intro. Oh, it's in English! The Phantom X is in English! Ambitions is so good. It is actually so fucking good. This is one of my favorite Persona intros, actually. I will be doing... KanoTK, I will be doing my analysis on data mining and everything, so we'll do that after the last stream. In my opinion, like, yeah, I mean, like, again, in any gacha game, Lincoln, like, the meta team's always going to be the best team. But in saying that, I do not have most of the meta units on my Taiwan account. I can still clear content just fine. It's all about building your characters, you know, making sure you invest correctly, properly. I shouldn't say correctly, sorry, but invest sort of like efficiently and properly. And then just having fun, because at the end of the day, if you're not having fun with the game, then you're not going to want to grind the game, right? So, for example, me and Genshin have a love-hate relationship where I loved it at the very beginning, but now that I'm trying to push into, well, when I was trying to push into endgame, I just felt like it was a bit tedious to do, and I just wasn't having fun, so I just stopped playing it. So at the end of the day, you know, in my opinion, team building and stuff like that, I will come out with some teams that you should... Oh, fuck, it's actually starting. I will come out with some teams that that you should, I guess, consider for free-to-play players as well. Sorry, I'm kind of going a bit... requirement. Nah, it's not a requirement to go to meta team at the end of the day. There is a skip button for the story, yes. I don't think the live stream is getting simulcast in English. I can actually double check that right now. Let me just check that. It could be, I could be wrong. Nah, I don't think so. Is there... There's no closed captions. Anyway, I think they're just going to go through some basic stuff. And then if they note anything down that I'm aware of, I will obviously give that information to you guys. Hey Crimson, yeah. There's a few people live, yeah. Yeah, they all have always have reruns. Oh shit, is there a region lock for you? I guess it depends on which region. I'm not 100% sure on that, Merc, I apologize. If you head into the global Discord, maybe there'll be, like the global P5X Discord, maybe there'll be some help. But it's either that if you're in the C region, for example, you do have a specific launcher for the game. But I haven't been able to find a specific launcher for the game. I've only been able to download it on PC through Steam. So I don't actually know. Which I think is a bit silly considering that C is getting a launcher, but everywhere else isn't.
をお迎えしております。まずは主人公の相棒で本作マスコット的な存在、フクロウのルフェルのお声担当されてます野中さん。
はい、ルフェル役野中愛です。よろしくお願いします。
Hey Nikki, how are you? Stream starts now. Oh yeah, I'm not even reading live chat. Sorry guys.
心の世界で冒険を繰り広げる怪盗団メンバー新井元葉のお声担当されてます本土さん。はい、本ピーです。
Night Cybers, will IS releasing P5X? I don't know actually. I'm not too sure. Are all the P3 units releasing? I assume with the collab they are, but don't actually know really. Yeah, no subtitles unfortunately, so I'll do my best to use my very limited Japanese knowledge to translate. But again, I think they're just gonna go through like launch stuff. I think they're doing post-launch plans, so hopefully they'll have like infographics and stuff for us non-Japanese speakers. Oh yeah, you're right, Giku. Yeah, you're right actually. She's. I knew I recognized her somewhere on a few of these live streams. I'm like, every time I see her, I'm like. Yeah, I think so. I think before I think Steam was saying it was like 24 hours till release or whatever. I don't think that's 100% right. I think it's more like 16 hours, something. 16 to 18 hours. So once the game launches, you get, I think they'll go through this, but once the game launches, we actually globally in Japan, I think, reached 2 million pre-registrations. So they said that we're getting an additional reward that they haven't announced yet. And you have to also remember that this game is like, I wouldn't say rushed out, but it's definitely like the global and Japanese release is like definitely been pushed a little bit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you get 25. Wait, hang on. You get 20 or 25 weapon pulls. You get 15 free standard pulls. You also get wonder outfits and stuff like that. Manfrisk Nielsen, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, you also get. What was I? Oh fuck. Yeah, 25 weapon, 15 standard. You get wonder outfits and stuff like that. Oh my god, that's a fucking dope poster. What the fuck? I don't know if you can see in the background, but like the Metaphor Collector's Edition poster. But anyway, that'd be an awesome poster. So those are the rewards we're getting for pre-registration, and I'm sure they'll probably do some other rewards for 2 million pre-registrations as well. Well, at the end of the day, it's an ATLUS property, so they can definitely collab with SMT, Shin Megami Tensei. They can collab with Metaphor. They can collab with Raido now. Raido's come out, so a lot of ATLUS properties to collab for. Yes, Swan. Only one sleep. Yeah, 2 million now. 2 million hit today, I think. Yes, release time on Steam is very weird, guys. Yeah. Yeah, they did mention a special reward. Yeah, I know. Like, I saw it when it was at like 800k or whatever. And yeah, now they're playing the story trailer. So, yeah, I saw it when it was like 800k, and now it's like I didn't even realize it was like 2 million. So I was like, shit. Alright then, guys. Yeah, it's actually quite generous for rewards. It's actually more generous than what the other regions got for their pre-registration rewards. Consider one of the strongest MC. Is definitely up there for sure. Oh, okay. I've got it the other way around then. 20 character pulls, 15 weapon pulls. 20 character pulls so good. You guys are going to be able to get that fucking selector so quick, honestly. Which is so good, honestly. Because like, again, Arn and Morgana, probably some of the best units in 1.0. Ruji, not so much. Ruji can work, but you need like a lot of other units to make him work. No, I don't think ATLUS was a 1.0 persona. Or was ATLUS a 1.0 persona? I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure. Con, it's standard pulls, so yeah, they're not. They won't give you premium pulls. They want you guys to spend money. Yeah, the music's so good, Joseph. Honestly. Helm out, yeah, I do stream. I stream not very often, but with now this game's launching, I'm gonna stream more. Very excited. How much am I willing to spend? Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Lose every 50-50? Fuck yeah, guys. 16 hours, global servers open. It was the worst 5-star. The worst 5-star that you could possibly get. Well, I was gonna say Morgana because I fucking keep getting dupes on Morgana. But they're actually all kind of useful, aren't they? I'm just trying to think what 5-star is actually just useless. Can't remember. There's that little like the side damage chick. I can't remember her name to be honest, but she's a little bit useless. Can you romance all? No, I've heard that actually you can. You can actually do a harem and romance all the women. And then if you want to reset the romance, oh no, wait. I think it's if you can only do it for romance one, and I think if you want to reset the romance someone else, you have to spend gems. It's actually so funny. Soy is dope. Soy is so sick, guys. Honestly. Riddle, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know if Riddle's actually good or not. I don't see her being used that much. And Haru is not that great of a 5-star unit either in terms of meta. But she's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really see Riddle being used that much. I don't really like Riddle either. I don't really like her design, to be honest. I like her Persona design though. Persona design's pretty cool, but yeah. Bro, Loki, mate, you need to give me some of that luck. Yeah, it's so funny, right? Like cheating penalty, that's actually so good. It does consume a certain amount, a certain type of stamina. It's energy stamina, and you get 5 energy per day. But again, because it's not locked behind a calendar system like typical Persona games where you kind of have to cram everything within the year, which means you have to do everything and everything's really tight. You can just kind of spend your time with it, take your time. So yeah, there is a stamina system for it. Social stats, social links work exactly the same way. So you need a certain amount of social stats to be able to unlock certain links and then rank up certain links. You need to find the links in the overworld first, but they're all usually side quests that you can do. And then once you unlock the link, then they'll periodically appear in your. I can show. Actually, you know what? I'll just show you guys when the stream's over. Once we done discussing. But I do have videos on that on my channel, and I do have a beginner's guide coming out right after the stream in about 3 hours time, so definitely check those ones out. I don't think there is a stream with English sub, unfortunately. Oh yeah, okay, so now they're talking about the pre-registration awards. So we've got 10 presentos, 5 presents or something. Anyway, it's 20 standard pulls, so 20 standard tickets, and 15 weapon pulls. Those are the main ones. You do get an outfit for Joker. Again, you can spend money to get other outfits for Joker, but you get an outfit for Joker, it's a bit meh in my opinion. But those ones are the most notable ones. The 2 million ones, I don't know if they just announced. Actually, you know what? Actually, no, I'll probably. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna see people tweeting, and then any new information, I'll let you guys know. But they didn't mention that for 2 million because they just hit that today. They're gonna be doing something special. Yeah, I think they just expect you guys to just get the multi and spend money. I honestly don't know. Well, we have to see. Up to you, Gosama. I'm definitely getting Joker. Joker is one of the best 1.0 DPSs. He scales very well into the future of the game as well in terms of like the other regions. Joker is always quite viable. I really hope it is more Persona than gacha game. I mean, from what I play, like, it is definitely a gacha game. Like, at the end of the day, you know, there's characters that you can pull for, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, it's still very, very fun in my opinion. And like, honestly, like, when you hang out with your social links and do your social stats in, like, Tokyo and stuff, like, just like a Persona game, it's so cool. It is so reminiscent of, like, P5, playing P5 for the first time. Just like a new experience. But kind of not new. Are you Frankie, are you referring to Makoto Yuki or Makoto as in Nijima? So both of them are playable, yes, but they won't be launching with global. Yeah, you don't need to. Yeah, you don't need to romance to max the link. You can be platonic. Carl, in my opinion, yes. I think most of the units in this game, as a free-to-play player, is obtainable. How there are currently 4 palaces at the moment. Well, like 4.5. Anyway, 4 palaces at the moment. Oh, sorry. There'll only be 2 palaces at launch, I think, or 1, and then another one will come like literally the next patch. But on like in general, in terms of all the other regions, it's 4 palaces. Yeah, Queen is definitely playable, and Queen is definitely one of those characters that I'm 100% getting. Because I missed out on her in Taiwan, and it still haunts me to this day. Arcana, yeah, no promises. Yeah. I mean, it's been tough on Taiwan. There's been many instances where I really wanted to spend money, but I didn't really want to spend overseas in case shit happens. No, I think Queen's... Is Queen single time? I think Queen's AoE, isn't she? Yeah, Zero, like, I agree. They did feature a lot globally, on the other regions as well, I think, before the game came out. Because obviously you had your party of your own, like, Wanda's own Phantom Thief troop. And then she didn't release until 3.0. So I don't know. I don't actually know. It'd be interesting to see. I really hope that they just add in the first 3 palaces right off the bat, and then obviously update the patches accordingly, progressively. That would be really cool, because Riko is one of the best Navis in the game. And she's cool. And she's one of the Phantom Thieves, so, you know. Duration of each patch is... I think it's... What is it? Actually, I'm not too sure. It's 2... Is it 2 weeks? It was like 2 weeks. 2 weeks for a standard banner. I think someone said 2 weeks for standard banners, and limited banners are 4 weeks or a month. You'll get some starting gems for sure. Like, you'll go through the story, get some gems, you'll do some tutorials, get some gems, and all that sort of stuff. How, in my opinion, the story is pretty good. I think, for me, 1.0 story was probably the weakest, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm not going to spoil anything, but yeah, I think it's the weakest. Still okay. 2.0 is really good, 3.0 is really, really good, and then 4.0 I've heard is really good, but I haven't played it myself.
使いつつ、まあでも最初明日から皆さん始められる。
Specialized donut. That's actually a question I wanted to know myself. If you can actually data transfer, I'll be pretty pissed off if they don't let you. If they don't have cross progression, that'd be the most stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. I doubt it. I think they probably would.
生成友人からも可愛い動いてる友情が
I think so. I think rerolling is definitely possible. Gwym, so in my opinion, it is sustainable because Wanda doesn't actually level up that fast because Wanda's level dictates pretty much everything in the game. Wanda doesn't level up that fast, but for example, if you don't progress the story, for example, and you do all your dailies, but you don't use your stamina and, you know, anyway, you probably will never do any of those instances. But then you might run into some problems. In my opinion, it's best to just choose 4 characters first, or like your first team that you're going to run with, run that team. And then as you're starting to see that your teams are getting progressively, like once you hit like the 60 cap, and Wanda's, you know, still around level 50-ish or 60-ish, that's when I would probably start investing into second teams. So now they're just going through the characters, so you're not really missing out on much. Basically just going through like the characters of the game, I think. How many hours till you can create a guild? I think it's like once you pass halfway through the first palace, I think you can start creating guilds. It just releases the it's like a side quest, so you can't really miss it. And if you do the side quest, you can just get the guild. How many hours exactly? Depends, I guess. I don't know, Gabo Rich, if they'll get a faster patch cycle. I doubt it. Because basically every single other game that's launched, staggered launch between different regions, I don't think they ever... Actually, no, they did do faster patch cycles for that one game, I think. But no, they haven't announced anything yet. Pity does transfer over banners, yeah. So Ray Al, it doesn't transfer between... I mean, there's no guaranteed on global, but it doesn't transfer between like a guaranteed banner to the 50/50 banner, but it does transfer between banners in terms of your limited banners. So if you know, and it tells you the pity as well. So if you get like up to 40, didn't get a character, the next character, it will still stay at 40 pity. Specialized donut, they definitely rerun. They have, in this game, I've experienced more reruns than any other gacha game. Whether or not that's going to be true for global, don't know. Oh, they're talking about Moko now. Like, she's so cool, but she's just so useless. There are a few must-pull characters, yes. Chord is one, so the electric guitar-playing chick. She's 100% a must-pull because she can refresh people's highlights, so you can get basically 2 ults. Who else is must-pull as well? Wind, 5-star Rico. 5-star Rico, definitely a must-pull because she's a great crit buffing unit. And yeah, she just does so many buffs in basically like really like little turns. Anyway, she's a really good unit as well. Runa's probably a must-pull as well because she's the best, the premier debuffer in the game. Yeah, Pavel, it's basically like a clan in Clash Royale. Yeah. And then there'll be like guild bosses that you can beat as a guild. You can do like stuff in game as a guild as well. And again, like for those of you who just joined, I will be making a Discord so we can have some fun in the Discord as well. Yeah, that is true, Zero Hachi. I think someone did say something about that the summer characters are coming out earlier, I believe. So that will coincide. So yeah, you might get Summer Closer as well as Summer Moko. Roy, I believe it would be 2 palaces, I think. The first 2. Nah, there won't be cross-region transfer. I wish, because then I'll transfer all my Taiwan shit to fucking global. Same scenario like ZZ Arcana. Little spaces that you can explore and do things in. Very, very similar to Persona if you played Persona games before. Which I assume you probably have. Yeah, Summer Moko is good. That's true. Regular Moko, no. The best waifu. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about my waifu. Bloody five-star Rin. She's a must pull as well.
はい、わかりました。それではスライドお願いします。どうぞ。さあ、加納俊君はですね、コードネームがソイで。
They do have an English Discord server, but apparently it's not very not good. It's not great.
苦手なため同年代の友達は少ないと。だが情には熱いタイプで幼い頃に世話になった。
Yeah, I mean, like re-rolling, you definitely want to do it on mobile. I think mobile will probably be the easiest to re-roll. Steam, I just have a feeling you're just gonna get fucked on Steam. But yeah, I mean, you know, if you really want Joker and you're gonna stay like strictly free to play, then re-rolling is probably the way to go. But you know.
そうですよね。でもそれからだんだんね、きっとほぐれていって。
But what's a chat? Yeah, wishing you well, mate.
僕の心を解きほぐしてくれるやつが出てくるのか。
Stanley Chen, yeah, you're probably right. That's probably why mobile is probably the way to go for re-rolling. Oh, what are they showing us? Sorry, I'm not really paying attention. It's because most of the stuff is everyone probably already knows. But they're basically just going through like the Phantom Thieves and who you're going to meet along the way, and just basically catching up on the game. Lucky Zoo, yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. Patiently wait another week, and then you'll be playing Peak, mate.
そういうものを結構大事にする子なので、その仲間同士の友情だったりとか、そういうのも結構やっぱり大事にするので、すごくいいやつです。
これは日照ますます楽しみになってきましたね。ありがとうございます。さあでは続いてリコちゃんねご紹介してまいりましょう。こちらです。
I have no idea why it's 70 gigs on Steam. I have absolutely no freaking idea why. I had to uninstall a few games to be able to install this one. I'm picking up a new SSD soon as well, so hopefully that will alleviate some of the pressure. I don't know if they'll sync Ichu, unfortunately. Connor, I think Ichigo is amazing. I really hope they just fast track her, to be honest.
主人公がバーチャルワールドで出会う謎の少女です。他のキャラクターよりもビジュアルが少しこう近代的。
Yeah, I don't know how you would re-roll. I need to investigate that further because I never did it on Taiwan because it was a bit too much effort. But yeah, I assume it's probably a combination of going through the tutorials, going through like the first little bit of the story quest, getting as many gems as you can, and probably just pulling. I was very surprised it's only about 7 gigs on mobile, to be honest, because my mobile is also running out of space as well. So yeah, 70 gigs on Steam. Yeah, I don't know why I can't. I agree. I feel like games are just going to be going that route anyway, just because so many people are like, you know, really want like the increased graphics and stuff. And I think like, I don't know, this might be a bit of a based opinion, but I feel like graphic fidelity is a little bit overrated. I'd much rather have a game that's fun to play first and then graphics second. Obviously, I'm not talking about a game that looks like absolute shit. But yeah.
私も今からリリース後の皆さんの反応を楽しみにしている状態です。そうですね。だって中の人はというか。
Oh, then I'm probably wrong then. Because yeah, when I was downloading it, it said needed 70 gigs of space. So yeah. Is it 30 gigs for mobile? I swear I only downloaded one 8GB patch, unless I didn't finish downloading. Oh no. Oh no, did I not finish downloading? Oh fuck, I didn't actually finish downloading, fuck's sake. Well, my bad guys. Alright, I'll do that now.
別にねいるんですけれども、はい、ともこちゃんとゆうちゃんに。
No, I don't think it costs gems to make a guild. That'd be pretty silly. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
はい、ちょっとここでカイドルというのがね非常に気になるところで、ともこちゃんもゆうちゃんもカイドルで、ちょっと安西さんここはちょっとカイドルに関して説明いただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
ちょっと可能な限り説明します。はい、伝えお願いします。
畑以外でお願いします。
カイドルというのは日常生活で出会ったことがある人物なんです。
Yeah, so these are the 4 stars. And I think Curse Rin is a 5-star. Yui is a 5-star as well. So I assume these are all going to be on release, right? That'd be good. Because I think Yui came after 1.0. But yeah, definitely build Key if you're going to go for Arn. Definitely build Fleurette if you're free to play. Great DPS. 100% build Curse Rin because she's just fucking amazing and works super well with Joker until probably Runa comes out. Actually, no, even when Runa comes out, she still probably works better with Joker. And then the other two that I didn't mention, Moko and Sepia, I mean, can't really say much. I wish Swan. I really wish they gave us 70 billion pulls for Joker. Florette's awesome. No, I don't know if it's not. I'm not too sure, Nikki. Actually, come to think of it, just because I don't think Rico came out. 4-star Rico Navi didn't come out until 3.0. How yes, I do play other gacha games. At the moment, I play Wuthering Waves, Endless and Zero, Honkai Star Rail, and P5X. There will be navigators 1.0, so you've got Puppet and Okyan. So those would be your navigators. Yes, Idris, it is about 1 p.m. for us Australians. Or Australians. No, I haven't played Dragon Ball Legends, but my mate is super into that game. And as well as Dokkan Battle as well. Yeah, you can skip Kiyoshi. Yeah, you can just build yeah, you can just build Leo. That's fine too. I recommend building Leo anyway, just because he's excuse me, he's the premier crit buffer. No, so dialogue choices in the game only influence the, well, I mean, technically yes, because you might not rank up social links faster, but dialogue choices in the game don't affect the rewards you get, so it only affects how much rank up you get with, and this is Okyan, this is one of the navis that you'll be getting. So yeah, I really love how her Kaido, or her like Phantom Thief outfit's basically like when she was a pop star when she was younger. So yeah, sorry, going back to dialogue choices, they only influence, just like a normal Persona, how much rank up points you get. So technically yes, because obviously if you get less rank up points, you're not going to rank up more, and then every time you rank up you get gems, but that's the only thing that affects it. In my opinion, it doesn't affect it as much as like regular Persona games, because regular Persona games, if you fuck up, then you're kind of screwed. In this game, if you fuck up, it's like, well, you can still hang out with them and just give them gifts to boost them up again, so you can bypass that in that way. Arknights Enfield. I don't know if I'll be checking out Arknights, to be honest. Personally, for me, I'm not very interested in it. I'm very interested in the Duet Night Abyss, as well as Neverness to Everness, or NTE, whatever that game's called. As well as there's that one, the Silver Palace one I think I saw. Those ones look pretty good to me. Arknights Enfield, I probably will check it out, to be honest. But whether or not we stay is a different story. It's because I fucking work. I work like 50 hours a week, mate. Nah. In all seriousness, though, like fucking I have disposable income that I can use from my job, which I save responsibly, but then I also spend it irresponsibly on gacha games. Yeah, so for some US people, it is on the 25th, and I think that aligns with, I believe, like the rest of the world's release, because the rest of the world will be on the 26th, and some areas in the US will be on the 25th, because of time zones, obviously. How, yes, most of the 4 stars in this game are very, very good. Yeah, like the thing is, I think this first part of the stream, low-key, and for those of you watching as well, is like they're just talking about like basic shit, introducing, even though they've probably talked about most of this stuff, and I could be completely wrong as well, by the way, because obviously I can't speak Japanese, but I think they're just talking about most of the stuff. But I have heard that they're going to be talking about post-launch plans. So that's why I'm tuning in. I want to tune into post-launch plans. Because I want to see if they are going to do any of the patch catch-ups and stuff like that. So what's that? In story. What's it? Main story. Mementos. Yeah, so they're going through like what you're doing, main story and stuff like that. Yes, I'll post whenever I do finish making the Discord. I'll post it all on all my socials. Wua is watering waves. Yes, publisher for C is the same as Taiwan. Yes, and I know a lot of people are happy about that. I think is it Perfect World? Perfect World Games? Oh, Idris, sorry, I probably didn't make myself clear. Sorry, I do salaried work, but I just work a lot of hours basically, and very fortunate for me that I get paid overtime. So very fortunate in my industry, but not all the time though. Depends on projects. I love spending it responsibly. Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Taiwan and Canada as well. Damn. I'm gonna miss out on 5-star Rin, 5-star Rico. Bro. Azure Premilia. I haven't heard of that one. Might check that one out. Lincoln, why it comes out at 11 p.m? Well, actually, yeah, I mean, again, time zones. But yeah, that's good. Although you'll be staying up late. Yeah, so that's why I'm sticking around. Otherwise, I'd probably just be playing Taiwan and all going through the data mines and leaks and stuff. They did talk about they're going to be talking about some post-launch stuff, so that's why I'm sticking around. Oh, IW Play, yeah, not Perfect World. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I have heard that a lot of C players were happy with IW Play because they think they're a pretty good publisher. Oh, thank you very much, Diogo, for the donation, mate. Really appreciate it. Are you going to make a guide for small spenders? Yes, I am planning to make a guide for small spenders. TLDR, Battle Pass is pretty much the way to go. And some of the bundles that you get as well are actually pretty worth it. Everything else is probably, you should be okay. Yep, so Crimson, sorry if you've mentioned that you never played gacha game before, but A1, A2 is basically dupes, so duplicates of the same unit you get. And essentially, more duplicates you get, you can rank up their awarenesses in this game. So it works the same as constellations or eidolons, if you heard of them before. And each set of dupes gets an additional ability or additional abilities that make the character stronger. In some instances, they can make a character really, really broken, i.e. Akihiko. On the Taiwan servers. So yeah, it's just basically duplication. Oh yeah, so I guess the second palace is confirmed. So I guess you get the first 2 palaces on release. $3 a.m. Oh, man. A6 Morgana. Yeah, monthly pass is good as well. I mean, if you have a spare monthly pass, is how much? Actually, I think someone did do a conversion of that. Anyway, we'll check that. We'll check all that out as well on Twitter once the live stream is done. Oh yeah. Nah, don't like this one is. I think these ones are like more like. I don't know, I'm probably fucking stupid for saying this shit, but these are like more modern gacha games where you get like 50/50s and like guaranteed and stuff. I feel like with Dragon Ball Legends and then like FGO, I don't know if FGO has changed, but from what I heard of those games, like they're pretty fucking, they're not great. Thank you very much for the donation, Nikki. Really appreciate it. Yes, 1 p.m. AEST. I'm working tomorrow as well. But I will be live streaming tomorrow if you guys want to tune in. We'll be live streaming the launch tomorrow. We'll be live streaming on Friday. We'll be live streaming on Saturday. We'll be live streaming on Sunday. I'll be live streaming pretty much the whole fucking week. Well, there you go. FGO has not changed. Oh, there you go. Get some of the fusion. So Liana Sheed, Principality, and Jack Lantern. Liana Sheed's a very good debuffing unit. Principality is very good. I think Principality is a very good buffing unit. So yeah, now they're going through personas as well. Baphomet's there. That's cool. Oberon's there. Oh, you got Lakshmi as well. What the hell? Dionysus is there? Bruh. Dionysus Thor? Wait, what the hell? Is that Sandalphon? Wait, what? you get so many of the good ones that looks like at launch. It is the best way to use annual leave. Yes, Joker is a limited banner character. Ben? Chronically on P5X, so true.
そしてキャラクター紹介に続いてはアドベンチャーパート、今度ペルソナの都市生活の部分にちょっと触れてまいりましょう。でこちらも皆様からね。
Lincoln, no, a bit different. So you get personas from pulling. So any type of pull you do, you get personas. Oh, except for weapon pulls. Weapon pulls, you get weapons. Wait, do you still get personas on weapon pulls? I actually never fucking paid attention. Holy shit. Anyway, if you pull in standard, if you pull in limited, you get personas, and that's how you get your base personas, and then you can use your base personas to fuse other personas. Personas in this game work pretty differently in terms of what normal persona games, what you're used to, sorry, in normal persona games. They do work differently. It's basically fused by results, so you just choose the persona you want to fuse, and then it tells you what personas you need to fuse it. And then in this game as well, in the compendium, once you fuse a persona in the compendium, that persona is always there. So you don't quote unquote use up that persona for I mean, you do, but it doesn't go away, and you can't. It's not like you can never use that persona again. Like that always stays in your compendium that you can use, and you don't have to use money to buy back the persona, for example. You do need at least one dupe of the persona to use for fusion. So for example, if I'm gonna fuse, for example, I'm fusing Yoshitsune, and then I need Principality, I need Jack Lantern. If I only have one copy of those that gets logged into my compendium, I can't use them for fusion. You need at least 2 copies of them, and then after that, subsequently, you can just use it. You don't have to always have 2 copies. It's a little bit confusing, I know, but basically it's fused by result. You just search the persona you want, it tells you what you need, and then you go from there. There are definitely OP personas in this game for sure. Dionysus is probably the premier one that everyone uses on every single region, just because he can buff crit rate. He buffs crit rate by a lot as well, and his instinct, which is his innate skill, also buffs crit damage. Oh, crit rate as well. They do have full controller support. At least that's what's on other regions. So controller support will definitely be there, I assume, on these regions. How high is it getting limited to A6? It'll be the same as any other banner. So it's like a point. I don't know the percentages actually, but if you think about it, if you go to hard pity each time, and assuming you win the hard pity each time to get 6 dupes or 5 dupes, or get 6 copies of the character, that's 480 pulls. To be fair, it's 150 gems for a pull. It's not 160 like other games. So yeah, to be fair, like you're probably okay. But that's 480 pulls in total. So if you roughly estimate, it's probably roughly about $2 a pull. So that's at least $960. AUD, sorry, I should say. USD might be a bit less. You do get stuff for the minigames. You can minigames mostly associated with social stats and stuff like that. You can get yen, which you can use to buy items, to give for gifts, which increases your social links and stuff like that. Most of them are a little bit of a gimmick, but they're fun to do. You do get social points and social stats from them. You also can get gifts and items from them as well. You can get like outfits. You can get gifts for your social links, and then you can just do some cool stuff like collection and just customization stuff. Really, Nikki? No controller support for global? Oh, that's a bit shit. I don't think so, Oda. I don't think you can convert them to different resources. Oh, then maybe you do. We'll just have to wait and see. What is 110 banner? Crimson 110 banner is the guaranteed banner that's available on every in other regions, and basically hard pities at 110, and at 110 pulls you are guaranteed to get the limited character. It's the guaranteed banner. So I did do a video on this saying that on global they're not doing the guaranteed banner, and how disappointed I was about it. Yes, I saw a lot of the comments on that video, but I guess everyone has their opinions. I'm disappointed about it just because I think it's a great quality of life feature, because I assume a lot of you, well, actually, I'm not even sure. I'm sure a lot of you do play gacha games, but I also assume that a lot of you don't play gacha games. So if you don't play gacha games and you're coming because it's another Persona game, then it's a little bit shitty of them to make you sort of force you to spend money to get the characters you want. And I think the guarantee banner is a great way around that, because that way you can guarantee to get the character you want. Yeah, I doubt that they're not going to add it, Con. They're 100% going to add it. I was just personally disappointed that it's not out on launch. I think that's a little bit, and then I saw a lot of people saying, well, it wasn't out on launch on the other regions. Like, yeah, I know, that's not the point. that's not the point I'm trying to make, that because it did come out and it was great quality of life update for people like, free-to-play players and low spenders, I just think that would be a great opportunity to just bring that shit straight away. And then, honestly, if you heard in the gacha game that you can get your favorite character, Joker, one of the most universally loved Persona characters in Joker, for free, guaranteed, you would be like, fuck yeah, let me play this fucking game. But then when you start hearing that, like, oh, hang on, it's a 50-50 chance, I might not get him, I might have to re-roll, I might have to do jump through all these hoops to try and get my favorite character, it's like, well, fuck. But I'm yapping a little bit on that one. Anyway, I've said all I had to say on that matter. Yeah, I think they will definitely add it down the line. And yeah, I agree with everyone pointing it out that they probably will add it down the line, and it might be unfair to the other regions. I understand that, but again, personally, I'm a little bit disappointed. Yeah, it would be unfair for the earlier server. You're right. Again, I'm not disputing that. It definitely would be unfair, but again, I'm just personally a little bit disappointed. Yeah, it does have soft pity, yeah.
PSX のシナジーが進行した時のニュートン振り子の演出はイゴールの
Yes, Crimson, there are dailies in this game. And then dailies, actually, once you complete them, they're actually very easy to complete in this game compared to... I always compare this to Genshin, but Genshin dailies are a little bit annoying. Yeah, you can get them, and you get 80 gems for completing your dailies. I don't know if that's changed, actually. Anyway, we'll go through the data mining and leaks and stuff after this.
ということですが、こちらに関していかがでしょう。
自分の方から回答しますと、もちろん振り子に関しては欲望の共鳴を象徴してまして、互いの感情だとか
Oh, the guaranteed banner is real. Get extra rewards every 165 contracts. I can see it in English.
心の力がパワーアップしていく、そういった表現が含まれている。
I can literally see it. I'll show you guys after. Surely someone's done a recap.
いきたい欲望を強めていこうよっていう意味合いが込められております。はい。
じゃあいろんな演出がちゃんとそういった意図があるんですね。はい。なのでそちらもねプレイしてぜひ皆さんの目で。
Still can't believe this game's fucking coming out like
さあそして
like in just a few hours. Well, not a few hours. Like tomorrow.
実証されるシナジーキャラクターこちらになります。スライドどうぞ。
Whoa. There we go. All of them in their regular outfits. And yeah, that's Merope on the right as well, the new Velvet Room attendant.
俺はいないけど
Yes, so pull counts and pities do carry over to the next banner. Dailies, usually, for me, they take about 10 minutes. I agree, Idris. Luffy's design, even though I don't like Luffy Cattle as a character, I think his persona, Rob Roy, as like a mech, like Gundam style character, I think is really cool.
近日です。そうですね。まあ一応ね、サービス開始段階では、ご覧いただいたね、はい、メンバーと、はい、シナジーを築くことができる。で、ユイに関してはカイドルとしてこのまあプレイアブル的に登場するのは少し先みたいですけれども、早めにこうもうやり取りできるんですね、シナジーで。
そうですね。はい。
Oh, Synergy. Synergy is the confidant system, isn't it? It's basically social links. Synergy and Synergy rank ups for social links. Don't know, Raheel. I'm hoping that someone's translating this on Twitter so I can have a look. Sounds like no one's announced anything just yet. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for subscribing, you, Kazuki. I should probably change that color. Actually, you know what? I could probably make that fucking bigger. Let me make that bigger. Thank you very much for subscribing, mate. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I guess just when we're on subscribing, if you haven't subscribed already, definitely do so. So you can just keep up to date whenever I live stream and stuff like that. I will be trying to multi-stream on Twitch if my internet doesn't explode on me. So if you prefer to watch these streams on Twitch, then go for it. I am not monetized on Twitch, so you won't get spammed with ads, at least from me. But Twitch has obviously got the adpocalypse come in soon, so just be wary of that as well. And also give this stream a like, and any of the other videos I like definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithms and algorithms in general. But yeah, thanks for all the support as well. I wasn't expecting such a big turnout, if I'm being completely honest, so I'm really, really appreciative. And I can't wait for everyone to play this game. That is... Sorry, I'm just listening. But that is Marion, isn't it? Wait a second. Wait, hang on. Wait a second. Is Marion coming out on global? Fuck, maybe you guys don't need Morgana. maybe Morgana, you don't need Morgana. Thanks for subbing, Raheel. Really appreciate it, mate. Oh, I was trying to come up with like Discord names as well. Like when I announced, I think it's a pretty funny name when I announced the Discord server name. So hopefully you guys find it as funny as me. But yeah, I was doing that shit today. Oh, your sister Lincoln, yeah. Yeah, like I try and get my friends to play like Persona. Some of them are like, yeah, like it's cool because they're like, you know, they're already big fans of like JRPG and stuff. But some of my other mates are just like, yeah, you're a bit weird, mate. I don't think Velvet Trials reset, no, unfortunately. Yeah, marrying this early is a bit strange. Yeah, Mikau, yeah. Global Japan are both coming at the same time. Oh, true shit. All right, well there you go. Marion's coming, so maybe don't go for Morgana then. Maybe just wait until Marion comes in. Marion's probably one of the best healer in the game. Kelsey, I don't actually know how hard it is to reroll. Sorry, mate. I do need to find that out for, you know, just for my own understanding as well. But who you're looking for, you're basically looking for whoever you want, really. On the 1.0, you're probably looking... Oh my god, they're talking about Rido. Hang on a second, what? Or is this just an ad for Rido? Yes, so Gabby, do it. But yeah, looking for Joker, I guess. That's probably what you're doing. May my Taiwan account rest in peace, yes. Nice, Idris. Nah, you won't be missing out, Idris, if you don't. Oh, Persona 4 Revival! Hopefully that's the next collab. 2025 Valve copyright. Oh, yeah, it's because it's coming to Steam. Nice. Sorry, where was I? Nah, you won't miss out on anything for doing guilds and stuff. I mean, I never joined a guild in Taiwan. I don't feel like I missed out on anything. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's one endgame mode. But again, like, I never did it, so, you know. I can do all the other ones. And actually, to be honest, if they add in, like, the Taurus mode as, like, a permanent sort of mode, but obviously fix it up to be less Persona 3 collabby, that would be pretty sick. No, I haven't played Rider yet. Yeah, I've been trying to bloody pump out these videos as much as possible. I'm so jealous of this gachapon, bro. I have actually. Do I have? Hang on. I got these gachapons when I was in Japan last year. I don't know if you can see that. So that's Akihiko sleeping, and that is oh, it's so sick. I want them so bad. And I got Junpei as well, sleeping. I don't know. Sorry. Fuck my face. So I got those in Japan. I'm really jealous that I get these ones. I want everyone. I want everyone. These are sick. What else did I get? I might be able to see some of the figures in the... Oh, you probably won't be able to see them, but anyway. In Ozpapple, it is 1 p.m. AEST, so that's what? 12, 13, 2, 15 hours? Yeah, Junpei just snoozing. Yeah, need that Makoto, for sure. Literally ace defective. No, we don't know yet if they're going to follow the other regions. They might... Well, I mean, at the moment, Marion doesn't follow the other regions. Sorry, excuse me. Marion doesn't follow the other regions, does she? I was a bit surprised to see Marion there. 12月上旬に東京関西で開催。通常チケットに加えて特典付きチケットも2種類発売予定。詳細は後日発表いたします。チケットの最速選考は7月16日水曜日受付スタートです。詳細は公演の Alright, just get to the other banners. Come on. さあ、最後はこちら。Surely someone has done a wrap up on Twitter. Install immediately. Oh, these are the Discord emotes. Yeah, I need to get... Like, my Discord's going to be so bare burnt at the beginning. But I'm going to try and get a... Gonna try and get an artist to do some emotes as well. I might try and get, like, the global ones or the WeChat ones to start out with. And then I'll probably try and get other emotes as well. Go ahead and commission an artist. Alright, keep the questions coming as well, guys. If anything you want to know, let me know. 1.2. Yeah, okay, so they are currently following it a little bit. I love how they all have like scripts and stuff. It's so funny. It is a long stream. Papple, the aim is for me to get it finished at the end of this weekend, so it should come out on the 29th of June. So that's the goal. And I'll try and get it to a point where it's functional at least, so people can come in and hang out and, you know, chill out with everyone in the community. and then I'll add in other stuff later on. I've been a bit lazy about it, to be perfect. Well, not really lazy. I've just been super busy. Oh, Blackwing Studios. Thanks, Neki. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it.
P5X 终于要在日本和欧美地区发布了。
Must pull characters. I don't think you can pull for Curse Rin. And to be honest, like his best in slots. Actually, you know what? I can check that. And I can check his best in slots at the moment. Oh, as well as if you didn't know, Pridewin, however you pronounce, Pridewin's got the resource guide and stuff, tier list and stuff up. I don't know if it's like any useful or anything like that, but it's pretty cool. So I will have a full Joker guide coming out. So his best teammates, must pull teammates are, you can't really pull for Leon, the 4-star buffing unit. So you can't pull for him. He's a 4-star, so you'll just get him naturally, hopefully. So he's one of his best in slots. Curse Rin is obviously best in slot as well. In terms of navigators, any attack increasing navigator is good. So I think, yeah, I think a lot of people use like Futaba and stuff, but they're not out. So maybe Okyan as the offensive navi, and then Cord whenever she comes out. Cord is a must pull for anyone, by the way, guys. So she's probably one of the only few must pulls in the game. But yeah, probably recommend those people. Personally, I don't really re-roll. I think it's a little bit too much effort, unless you're meta chasing and you really want units and stuff like that. But you can definitely do it. It's probably fun. Nah, 5-star Rin is unfortunately not. Wait, you mean Rin Line Dance? Rin Line Dance isn't. If you mean 5-star Curse Rin, I think she is actually. Yes, you do get all the Wonders teammates for free. So that includes Soy, Closer, Cattle, or Luffy, as well as Rico. And then also you get Luce as well, but you won't be seeing Luce for a while, I assume.
是的，是的。那么这是一个非常大的挑战哈，然后也会带来很大的压力。那么，但是我的团队呢，还是非常坚定的表示啊，我们一定会努力的。
Oh, then the Pride one probably just needs to be updated a little bit. No, I don't think he's that hard to build. Because I think like, yeah, I think if you look at it in context, then yeah, he is a bit hard to build, just because you don't have many of the premier units at the moment. But if you just use him just generally, I think he's still pretty good.
思ったんで、間に貼ってほしいと。まあ僕らオンラインゲームの知見が薄いので、ぜひ入ってほしいということで、松坂さんに巻きついたんですよ。はははは。
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Lincoln, eh? Because at the moment I've only been able to get Ambitions and Visions and the second opening theme song. Oh, sorry for bumping my second opening theme song on Spotify. I wasn't able to get anything else. Yeah, I do think Panther's more worthwhile. I think Panther's team is very free-to-play friendly, and you can just build it right off the bat, I think. There is a guild limit. I will be making a guild. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, so yeah, there will be a guild limit, unfortunately, but it means that, you know, we can... Can you make multiple guilds? I need to have a look at that. But yeah, there's a guild limit, unfortunately. But I'm sure we can make it where one of you guys can start another guild and we can just join it all together in the Discord and stuff like that. So the global collab when the game first comes out is with Persona 5. Not with P3, not with Persona 5 Reload and Persona 3 Reload. It is just Persona 5. Persona 3 Reload, I assume, is when Akechi and others come out. C is next week. I know it is a little bit sad. Thanks for subscribing, Ren. Really appreciate it.
なので
Yeah, well, there you go. Again, like, you know, I'll make sure that if anyone wants to be in the guild, can be in the guild. Yeah, I'll see if we can make multiple ones, or at least maybe ask someone to head up another guild in the Discord or something like that. Hi Jenna, how are you? English voice acting game is not present in the game at launch, unfortunately. It's one of those things where I'm also a bit disappointed that they don't have English VAs. But they have said that they are working on localization. Just don't know when that's gonna be reality. P5 collab with P5, yeah, I know. Yeah, Bonk. Like, I think it is very, like, Persona-esque. I know a lot of people are just gonna say it's, like, gacha slop, which, I mean, it is gacha game, but I don't think it's gacha slop. I think, I think it is, like, very true to Persona, just with gacha mechanics. Nah, that's all good, Loki. You do you. You don't have to join the guild as well, by the way, guys. If you want to form your own guilds, go for it. Like, there's no, you know, there's nothing, you know, everyone will be able to get do the end game stuff with the guilds. I'm not sure about that, Idris. I think it'll just be locked to the one that it automatically locks you to. I think it is region locked, is it not? There are a few must-have units, Emu Tester. I think in 1.0 probably not so much. But in terms of other regions, there will be must-pull units. Cord is one that I mentioned before. Cord. Remember the name. Ayaka Sakai. Cord. She plays an electric guitar. She's dope. She is a must-pull unit. Yeah, so I believe the story is set in an alternative timeline, but I also think I saw somewhere that it is actually canon. Thanks, Squim, for subscribing. Really appreciate it, mate. Alright, good night, Papel. Have a good one. You'll do just fine. Just, oh, shit.
サービスの開始時点から入っている遊べるコンテンツの量ですとかバランスも中国アジア版からは異なっていますし、イベントのスケジュールですとかアップデートのスケジュールもいくつか違ったものがございます。
My stream thing just froze. Hopefully no one else froze. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, you'll be fine. Just make sure that you don't spend all your EXP materials on like a lot of different characters. Just choose like 4 core characters, maybe 5 core characters that you really like, and then spend all your EXP materials on those like 4 or 5 people at the very beginning of the game, and then you'll be just fine. You don't have to really watch any of the tier lists or meta lists or anything like that.
事前にいただいていたご意見の中ですと、キャラクターがこうガチャで獲得する時のいわゆる天井
No mention of console release yet, I don't believe. Otherwise, I think everyone on Twitter would be blowing up.
ただ例えばですね、イベントのスケジュールですとか
Yes, you do get one endgame mode by being in the guild. Do you necessarily need it? No, of course not. But you will be missing out on a few rewards.
中国アジア版では開催期間が2週間だったんですが、日本欧米版では4週間に伸ばしております。でこちらは後から
Yeah, I mean, like, some people might be able to argue the point, Tuka, Taka, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't really think power creep exists in this game. Just because like I know with HSR, for example, they really tailor the endgame content and the endgame buffs for the new characters, so it feels like you have to pull the new characters to be able to clear like MOC, Epoch Shadow, oh maybe not Epoch Shadow, but more like MOC and stuff like that. But in this game, like because the enemies and the endgame stuff is all like random in terms of like elements, on element weaknesses, knockdowns, and just basic raw HP in general. As long as you have a strong team that can do damage and sustain through longer fights, you can pretty much run anyone. Obviously, there will be teams and certain units that are just significant, no, not significantly, but are better, but you'll still be able to clear most content with, actually not even most content, you probably still clear content with older units. Joker, for example, is a good one. He was pretty good on 1.0, and then with all the new characters coming out, like Cord, for example, obviously not on global, but eventually will come out, makes Joker even better. And Joker's a 1.0 unit and can still clear endgame content in 4.0 4.2.
深い関係性になればなるほど、多く報酬を獲得できるように調整をさせていただいております。他にもこういったゲームのバランスですとか、プレイヤーさんの
Yeah, I think so too. I think it'll definitely be. I'm kind of hoping that they fast track the summer and Persona 3 Reload collabs, and then. Wait, is he talking about the post release stuff?
探索度に応じて、ガチャの石だったりいろんなアイテムが入手できるという機会がございます。でコンソールの RPG をプレイする上でもとても、ダンジョンの探索とか何かをこう集めていくコンプリートしていくという体験は非常に重要だと思いますが、そうした、日本人と欧米のユーザーさんのプレイヤーさん
Sorry, I forgot what I was going to talk about.
感じるポイントというところでは、
Oh yeah, it will be P3 Reload collab, and then P4 Revival collab, and then probably P6 before P1 and P2. Yeah, I don't know if the promotion is enough. I mean, 2 million registrations is pretty good. Well, I don't actually, compared to other gacha games, I don't know if it's pretty good or not. But I think 2 million is pretty decent, especially for like an ATLUS Sega game. Could they have done a lot more? Yeah, I mean, I didn't get my first P5X ad until like literally like 2 days ago. But we'll just have to wait and see whether the game is yeah, if people are interested or not. I think what will propel this game is if some of the bigger quote unquote content creators or other content creators to play other gacha games really get into the game. I think this game will blow up. But otherwise, like, it will just be, you know, like all the people who are Persona fans basically, who will maybe keep this game up. Nah, nothing interesting at the moment. I think it's all relatively tame stuff. Yeah, I'll be trolling through Twitter afterwards and see if there's any interesting information. Yeah, you can wait and save up for future banners. If you don't want Joker, you know, you don't have to get Joker. There's still like DPS units that are good in 1.0. Florette, for example, is a very good DPS unit. Yeah, Summer Closer is really good, so you can wait for Summer Closer. Mortal Phoenix, thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it.
感谢酒井先生非常细致的说明哈。是的，无论是哪个版本啊，我们的运营和设计的核心的出发点呢，都是希望能够带给大家最好的游戏体验。那么也希望大家能够玩得开心。今后呢，我们也会持续的关注全球各地的社区的玩家反馈。我们会持续的優化我们的設計和運営。
開発も運営も抜かりなしということですね。楽しみになってまいりました。ありがとうございます。ではギさん、改めて日本、欧米のプレイヤーの皆様にメッセージお願いします。
Save for Fuka.
那么再次感謝大家對於 P5X
Yeah, that's fair enough.
讓我們盡情享受這款獨一無二的持續更新，然後不斷進化的 Persona 全新作品吧。よろしくお願いします。
というわけでパーフェクトワールドのギプロデューサーとのお話ね、こちらお送りいたしました。3社本当にね持っておく。
15, 16 hours, I believe, global drops. Alright, I'm gonna start looking at Twitter, see if there's any announcements being made that I'm missing.
参加中国戦でやりましょうというふうに提案をいただいて、同時にゲームの内容の使用書とか企画書とかを見たときにですね、僕ら日本のゲーム会社から見ると、この物量この期間で絶対作れねえだろっていう提案だったんですよ。ものすごい物量を提案されてて、これ完成しねえんじゃねえかって思って、ちょっと若干様子見してしまったところが正直あったんですね。これ僕の常識からすると絶対完成しないと思ってた。そしたらある日上がってきたルームで、もう本当にその物量が入ってて、入っているってなったら逆に向こうの熱量にちょっと答えないと失礼だ。
They do look very excited that this game is launching, because I don't know if you saw in the last live stream, but they were like, oh yeah, like, you know, we originally wanted to release it on Japan first, and then, you know, global afterwards when we can get like localization or whatever. And then they were like, nah, but we saw so many people might get upset, so we kind of pushed it out. Could you imagine if we released it in Japan and then global gets it like second? Wow.
という形になった次第でございます。はい、はい、ありがとうございます。 まあ本当大変だったかもしれませんがね、日本版に向けて改修重ねて、ようやくこういった運びになったということです。
Kyomaru-sama, yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. I would definitely A6 Makoto as well. Makoto Yuki.
中国アジア版の違いなどについても、はい、詳しくご説明させていただきました。後ほど
Damn, this is a fucking long ass live stream. It's gone for an hour. And I haven't really talked about much.
はい、お待ちいただければと思います。
Alright, let me just pull up the data mining and stuff.
みんなもだからありがとうございました。書き込みなさい。
Yeah, we'll go through all the data mines, at least the ones that I can have a look at.
作られて、ね、この日を迎えるなということでして、非常に今回ですね、多数の皆様に配信の方も YouTube だったりとかでね、ゲームの配信ね、行っていただき、
Are they gonna give us any codes? Please give us some codes. That'd be nice.
プレイ配信していただく予定となっております。でまず明日ですね、6月26日19時からはホロライブの白衣小よりさんが実況プレイをされるということで、はい、ですのでまあスタートしたらご自身で遊んでみてもよし、あと皆さんのいろんな
I'm just excited to play on phone. Like I know a lot of people that were able to play it on phone beforehand. But I'm just super excited to be able to just play on my phone. It's gonna make the bus rides and the work much more interesting.
じゃあ本当に小西さんでぜひそちらもはいよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。さあではここからが後半戦となります。後半戦はリリース超直前キャンペーンイベント紹介。
Yeah, I think the translation and stuff and localization for the in-game translations are actually really good. I've seen some of them when the English content creators were sponsored streams were streaming them. There we go. So now they're talking about the Persona 5 collab. So these are the units that you're going to be getting: Panther, Mona, Skull, and Joker. I don't want this game to die either. An important announcement. Not gonna lie, the C server definitely existed because they pity people over there. Nah, I don't think so. I think C is a big market for like gacha games, and I feel like they, it is a little bit weird that they didn't have it like straight away. It came with it after, but yeah.
先日プレイ動画が公開されました。お声福山潤さんが担当されていますジョーカー。ペルソナ5の主人公ですね。
Professor David, yeah, global version gonna be dead in a year. Fuck, I hope not, mate. I really hope not. We'll wait and see.
ただここでは雨宮蓮として登場しているので、主人公じゃない。
Yeah, P5 on the P5 game. Big shock, big shock.
ジョーカーとしてちょっとぜひ遊んでいただければなと思います。はい。
Oh, thanks, Loki. Thanks for trying. But yeah, I understand that obviously being a small content creator, I'm probably not the best person to try and advertise the game. Antonio, the game is opening in 15-16 hours. So yeah, if you want Joker, I recommend getting Joker for sure. If you don't want Joker, then you don't have to get Joker. But in terms of the selector, which I assume you are getting a selector, yeah, in my opinion, especially because Marion's coming out. It's confirmed that Marion's coming out soon. And then probably get Mona next and then Ryuji.
そして最後はこの方。
Yeah, I think so too. I think now that it's released for global and like more of the actually come to think of it, like I've noticed that a lot of people currently in the stream, in this stream, sorry, well maybe not a lot of people, but some of the people here definitely haven't played this game. So I assume those people are very excited for global. And a lot of those people who couldn't really be bothered with the translator mod and doing all that sort of stuff, now they can just play global. I feel like it might get more people playing. But to have it being a staggered release and then global being the server behind is a little bit concerning. Just because like most of those games seem to just get fucking EOS. So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Yeah, I'll be making a tier list video. I still need to edit that, to be honest. And who to pull and stuff like that. Every time a new banner releases, I will be doing that. So you can stay up to date with who you should be pulling. I know a lot of people on Twitter have already done like their pool plans because they've been Korea and Taiwan players. So you can check that out as well if you don't want to wait for the video. But I will be making a video on it anyway. Yeah, they do. Yeah, actually, that's a very good point. They do have that S&T gacha. I don't even know what the name of it is, but that's still going. So, you know, I think a lot of people still play it as well. Morgana's still probably quite useful for a win team, but I don't know. Like ever since getting Marion, I just never really used Morgana too much. Morgana does do a lot more healing output than Marion, I think. No, that's not quite right actually. Sorry, I'm comparing that to Luffy. But I think Marion is just the more consistent unit. Yeah, that's true as well. No English dub is a bit of a letdown. Yeah, that's true. Well, there you go, Blaziken, yeah. Hopefully Global lives up to all the hype that everyone else has been experiencing. So soft pity works just like in any gacha game. Once you reach the soft pity mark, oh, thanks for subscribing, Yurongcheng. Really appreciate it, mate. So yeah, once you reach the soft pity mark, it's an increasing rate to get the 5-star. So increasing rate from 60. So you get a flat rate up until soft pity, and then from soft pity to hard pity, it's an increasing rate to potentially get the limited character. Thank you, Mage Fanboy. Really appreciate it. Oh, could you imagine they do a Strikers collab? That would be awesome. That'd be so dope to do a Strikers collab, and then you can get Zenkichi. Because I think Zenkichi is probably one of like the best spin-off side characters ever. He's fucking sick. Oh, yeah, there you go. I'll be investigating that myself as well, Kilmaro-sama. But thanks for the information. I think they did mention in the previous live stream that they will be working on localization in English dub. But because they weren't originally planning to release global with Japan, I think that's why they rushed it out. Well, rushed it out. Cheers, Damien. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, actually, I can't remember if Sophia was data mined like that long ago. Be interesting to see though. Yeah, I mean, they can do so many like different collabs, really. Like if you think about it, like SMT is such a broad franchise. They got Raido as well, Devil Summoner. P1, P2. They haven't even mentioned P1, P2 yet. The forgotten personas, quote unquote. Hey Asta, how are you? I don't mind at all. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks everyone for tuning in as well. Oh yeah, Metaphor collab will go crazy. Fuck, I can't believe I forgot Metaphor. I made so many videos on that game. Neuros, I'm not too sure, sorry. I'm honestly not too sure if there's any way that you can get it on PC and not mobile. Yeah, Nahobino would be pretty cool to get in the game as well. God damn, I wasn't expecting the stream to be bloody so long. Oh, I think they're saying thank yous and stuff. Oh, she mentioned the word gacha. There we go. That is the first banner. Oh, it does look like you can pick up. So that's cool. So it does look like you just get the selector. So there you go. You got your pity system here. So your pity is always shown. You don't have to calculate it or look at your history. And these are your 10 pulls. These are your single pulls. There's the man himself. And the first 3 4 stars on the banner are Luffy, Fleurette, and Moko. So Luffy's pretty good, Fleurette's pretty good, Moko's pretty average. So if you're free to play, you know, obviously you can pull in the standard banner, you'll get a chance at all the 4 stars as well.
ですのでぜひジョーカーと心の怪盗団メンバーね皆様合わせてお楽しみください。
Hey Stony Walter, how are you?
P5X だけではなく P5 もさらに
Yeah, yeah, thanks stream. Yeah.
すごい贅沢じゃないですか。
こんなボリュームがどこでも
Yeah, Fleurette's really good. I actually really like Fleurette.
先ほども言いましたが
Yeah, I mean, you know, like there's so many characters that will be coming out soon, and like if you want to save up your gems, you can. You know, you could just build like Wonder into like a damage dealing person if you want, or if you pull in the standard banner a couple times with like all the free currency and stuff, you might get Fleurette, and then Fleurette will be your main DPS. You can even run closer as an AoE DPS if you really wanted to. Thank you for subscribing. I'm very sorry I missed that bloody alert, but thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Joker's not a must pull for sure. Definitely not a must pull. Very good character, but not a must pull. There's again like it's very weird in this. Well, not I wouldn't say weird. It's actually quite a welcome change, but there aren't many must pull units. Most of the time, you can just pull for the units that you really want. Yes, yeah.
こちらでも異形の敵シャドウがバックしているとのことで、そうなんです。バッコバッコです。
Jeez, did I bring water up? I did not bring water. I've been yapping a lot as well. Now they're going through mementos. So yeah, mementos is basically just acts as like your little grinding area as well. I think someone did a guide on how you can actually maximize your EXP farming per day to rank up characters and stuff by doing like a little route in mementos. In case I guess you don't want to spend stamina, but obviously it takes significantly longer. Yes, A0 Joker will definitely... Joker, your A0 version will definitely carry you through months of saving. Yeah, you don't even need his weapon as well. Vapor Rub, thanks for subscribing, really appreciate it. Yeah, you don't really need his weapon as well. His 4-star equivalent's good as well. Yeah, Joker's limited. He won't move to the standard banner. Yeah, Coaster Arena will be available on launch, it looks like. Pranav, no, not yet. In about 15 hours. Yeah, maybe I'll yap a little bit about my pull plans. So, me personally, Rin Line Dance on the other regions. Rin Line Dance for me, or Fire Rin, is definitely up there for personally for pull because I really want to. Oh, here we go. So now they're talking about the what's it, Bataru battle content. So you got your Velvet Trials, which are like an endgame mode because it scales from level. So it scales from like really low level, from like level 10 or 14 all the way up to level 80 plus. Most of your gems and stuff will come in here. You can get a total of like, I think that's how many gems you can get, right? But anyway, you can get a lot of gems from Velvet Room Trials. It's like an end game scaling mode. This is Astrolabe, isn't it? Best high score. Or is that the guild one? No, wait, fuck. That's Sea of Souls, isn't it? That's not Astrolabe. Sorry, that's not Astrolabe. My bad. Astrolabe is a fucking shit. Yeah, it's late. It's late, guys. That is Sea of Souls, isn't it? Yeah, it's Sea of Souls. SOS Trials. So basically, you just get high scores in this, highest score in this, and you get, it'll be a tiered system, very similar to, if you played HSR before, it is very similar to not MOC. Anyway, it's very similar to the bloody HSR in-game modes. Yeah, you're right, Asta. It is Sea of Souls. It's not Astrolabe. I was mistaken. Oh, there we go. They're showing off a little bit. So yeah, there'll be like different conditions to get the score limit, and then each one 3 stars get you like the most rewards and stuff. Oh, wow, they're actually showing it. That's pretty cool. Well, there you go. That is dope. Oh my god, they're actually showing it, dude. If only this was in English. There's Moko, guys. Look at Moko. Look at Moko. She's already got 4 stacks of the leaf stuff. There we go. Sleep, and now old mate takes more damage, and you can do it technical. See, Masai, and then yeah. This is very similar to your Velvet Room battles and stuff in regular Persona games. So there you go. Yes, Jingy. So in some regions, because of how the time zones work, you'll be getting it on the 25th, even though it says the game will launch globally on 26th. They really need their SIG weapon. I mean, their SIG weapons are obviously like significant upgrades. Joker doesn't. Well, because the thing is as well, is like every character in this game has their signature 5-star weapon, but also have their signature 4-star weapon. And most of the time, their signature 4-star weapon is actually just good enough. Whereas, like, I know in some, obviously in other gacha games, it tends to be a little bit hit and miss, like you need their signature. But most of the time, like, I don't think anyone needs it. Someone can correct me if I'm fucking just talking out of my ass here, but I don't think you necessarily need any. Because they've got the system in this game where it's you can get a 4-star equivalent of it. Oh shit, I didn't even talk about My Palace and stuff. To be honest, I don't even really know what the fuck My Palace is, like, important anyway, so I'm a bit iffy on this as well, just because some of the translations don't come through on my mod. But My Palace is basically just like a little hangout zone for your Phantom Thieves, and you can like, it's very similar to Genshin's Teapot World. That's how I best can liken it. It's very similar to Genshin's Teapot World. Yeah, global version is probably region locked, so you just need to check it out. They've done this like whole distribution thing a little bit weird. It's not out of the ordinary, but I thought they would do a little bit better. But yeah, you just need to check the regions that it's actually compatible with. Thieves' Den as well. Yeah. It is very similar to Thieves' Den. Reroll targets. Oh, I mean, you know, if you can get Joker, that'd be good. Here's the first limited banner. You get the selector for Morgana or Ryuji as well. So, you know, I guess you don't really have to reroll for any of them. Other 5-star units that you can possibly get on standard is Curse Rin. Curse Rin will probably be, I guess Curse Rin will be a target. If you're pulling for Joker. If you're not pulling for Joker, then you don't really need Curse Rin. That's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, possibly. I mean, obviously there's like different... Well, what the hell? I didn't even know you could do this. Wait, hang on a second. I didn't even know you can fucking do this. What? That's sick. I'm like more shocked than fucking... I'm probably as shocked as the people on the stream. I didn't know you can fucking do this. What? Oh, well, you can tell that I didn't spend enough time in Thieves' Den and P5 and fucking... and My Palace and P5X.
なかなかこういう姿なので。
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, Rin line dances is definitely the first thing that I'll be doing. What the fuck? Okay. So the 5-star standard characters are An, Morgana, Ryuji, Curse Rin. Who else? Fuck, I need a list for these bloody characters.
会話のイベントなんかも発生するような形になってます。で、これアイドルたち同士の会話なんかもあるので。
Yeah, I'm just trying to think who's on global that's standard. So yeah, Curse Rin, Morgana, An, Ryuji, I think are all the 1.0 ones, I believe. You will eventually get other ones that come in as well. Thanks for subscribing. I missed that alert. Apologies, but thank you very much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. I think some people were saying that that the Pride one wasn't that great. But to get on is definitely true. Yeah, so the first limited banner with Joker is running for a month. Yes. There are other alternative versions. So there are summer versions. So like Closer has a summer 5-star equivalent. Same with Moko. And then some characters like Mont has a 5-star upgrade. Rico has a 5-star upgrade as well. Yeah, Yanosic's design is sick. Yanosik was actually designed. Yanosik and Wonder were both designed by Shigenori Sojima. So the main character designer for Persona. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, there could be. I mean, you know, if they do a staggered release or, you know, release on like a certain time frame, then they'll just flick that switch and servers will be online. Yeah. I think so. I think a month is plenty of time for everyone to get Joker. Whether or not you want to spend all your limited currency to try and get it, if you lose 50-50, that's obviously a different story. You can re-roll, etc., etc. But yeah, I think a month is plenty of time to get any of these characters if you just play through story, do your daily quests, and, you know, just do everything that you normally would do in any other gacha game. Hi, Damien. Oh yeah, I haven't looked into the private one as well. I just thought I'd announce it. But yeah, apparently the CN list is not very good. But I don't think most people in here are going to be playing on the other servers anyway. Looks like everyone's going to be in for global. Yeah. Okay, I didn't hear what she said, but they're very excited. Yes, Joker's banner runs from June 26th to July 24th. So a month. And yes, it would be, in my opinion, it would be enough if you play, like, go through the story, do your side quests, play your dailies. It will be enough to reach 2 pities. Oh, nice. We do get a login event. Here we go, guys. So you get 10 limited, 10 standard, and that's on top of the ones that you get from the pre-registration award rewards. So there you go, guys. We are getting a login event. There's your reroll, guys. There's your reroll. Yeah, I did hear about this as well. You do get, this is actually first for global, where you actually just get a little bit of mats every day as well. I think this is another login event as well. So that's pretty cool. So you can get up to 3 login. So you can get up to 3 limited tickets with the Cattle's login stuff. There is no PvP content for this game. Yeah, only ranking. Yeah, only ranking.
はい、続いてはファントムパスとなります。こちらはデイリーとウィークリーとシーズンそれぞれに分かれた各
Yeah, so they're going through the battle pass and stuff like that.
獲得できるというコンテンツになっております。で、いろんなミッションをこなしていくことで、このファントムパス専用の経験値というものが入手でき、ファントムパス自体のレベルを上げることが可能になっております。レベルアップによって様々なアイテムがさらに入手できますので、
I recommend going through the story until you start unlocking more of the systems. So the first palace acts as a tutorial, and it basically just gets through everything. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, so this is Martham's little thing, and when you go through mementos and collect stuff, so you can get rewards. So these seem to be scaling as well. I'll go through this as well. So these seem to be scaling from per level, whereas on the other regions they're a flat rate. Okay, that's interesting. So you get less rewards at the lower end, but probably more rewards at the higher end. So it probably balances out in the end. I haven't checked them out fully in terms of the shop bundles. Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, so these are scaling as well. This used to be all 100 flat, I think. So now they go 70, 70, 70, and then 150, 150. So I think you actually get more. Actually, I think you get slightly more when you do your palace exploration. Wife Love, I'm not too sure about the bundles. I need to check them out as well. I think some of the the starting ones and all the shop refreshes or the patch refresh ones are probably good value, but just like any other gacha game, I guess some of the bundles are probably not worth. Yes, don't use premium currency on standard banner pulls. It's not worth it. You will get a selector at 300 standard banner pulls. Oh, you got the guidebook as well. So the guidebook as well, if you complete everything in the guidebook, you also get a free 5-star selector as well. So you can get the selector from the gacha banner, or you can get the selector from completing your stage 1 guidebook. And then you also get the free 5-star weapon when you complete guidebook stage 2. Thank you, Lux, for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Vane Aurelius, not sure how the reroll process goes, but apparently you can log in with a guest account on mobile, and then you can bind when you're happy. Yeah, I don't know how long it's really gonna take. Oh yeah, there you go. This is... Yeah, business, beginner or business plan, Luffy's business plan. So this is the selector I think they're talking about. Yeah, you get one from just like the beginner banner or the beginner one, and then if you complete all your guidebook stage 1s, you can get another 5-star. I think it's a 5-star collector, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's an awareness. No, it doesn't include cord, unfortunately. I wish. Nah, I wouldn't. The 300 one, well, I mean, if you don't use up the 300 one, then eventually it will include the, I guess they'll add in something. So maybe don't even use that selector until fucking another one's come out. But I don't think cord is in that selector. I think the additional units aside from Morgana, Arn and Ruji are Riddle and Cursorin, I think, on the other regions. Yes, Arn is a very good unit. Hello, Maui, how are you? Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised. Like, I do think this game is very free-to-play friendly. Like, the gem count being 150 instead of 160. And also, like, I completely forgot to mention, you get standard pull, you get 3 standard pulls max leveling, and you can get like avatar icons and stuff as well from your characters. And also when they have the Phantom Thief event, there are so many rewards in that event. there are so many rewards on that event. If it's the same that they're doing, if it's the same collab event that they did for the other region launches, there are so many rewards you can get on that Phantom Thief P5 collab event.
あとはプロフィール画面で設定できるキャラクターごとのアイコンが入手できますので、なるべくいろいろなカイドルを育ててみていただければと思います。
Yeah, so I do have like a very not in-depth guide, but a very basic guide on how combat works in this game. But basically how teams work are Wanda always has to be in the party, and Wanda has access to 3 different personas that you can switch between on any given turn. And then you have 3 additional units to back them up or to form the core 4 team. And then you've also got a Navi unit, which is basically just an off-field unit that does its own sort of thing, has its own sort of turn system to do moves. Basically, it's the same thing. You have sustains, you have buffers, you have debuffers, you have tanks as well in this game. And you also have single target DPS and AoE DPS units. So do you necessarily need... so the basic team comp is always 1 DPS, 1 sustain. However, you can also run sustain-less, quote-unquote, if you have a sustain persona with Joker. But there are plenty also team comps that you can just run completely sustain-less because your Navi could heal you up, for example, or give you shields or give you defense buffs, that sort of stuff. Or you might have a tank, for example. And then basically Wanda's very flexible in that regard, so he can play pretty much any role. And then that's how basic team comps work. So you definitely need a DPS unit, and Wanda can also act as DPS, but it's a little bit more difficult to build Wanda for like pure DPS. And then it's recommended to have a sustain, at least in the early to mid game. Late game you can run whatever. You can run just like all buffers and 1 damage dealer, because if you can just blow up the enemy glass cannon style, then it doesn't. Okay, so here we go. I don't fucking know any of this shit. So if someone can speak Japanese, I can read this shit very slowly, but this is what they're talking about. So this is June. This is so July is 1.1, 1.2, and then in August is 1.3, 1.4. So we have main story, blah blah blah. Thanks for subscribing, Kumail. Really appreciate it. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Super Gohan. Really appreciate it. Fuck. Someone speak Japanese. Yeah, 2 patches per month it looks like, so that's pretty good. So what's that? I'm trying to read this shit. Main story. So main story 1, 2. So I think that's what? Main story 3. That's 2.0. So 2.0 comes in August. 2.0 comes in August. There's 3 pages in August. Okay. Persona 5 Originaru event. So original P5 event. My Puresu. So my palace stuff. Fuck, I didn't get all that shit. Anyway, I'm sure someone's translated that. Oh, I should have fucking done that. I'm so stupid. Yeah, 2 pages more. That's cool. Don't know how many hours left. Thanks for subscribing as well. I missed the alerts. I don't have it set up on OBS. That's very bad of me. That's not stream etiquette. But I really appreciate everyone subscribing. Thank you very much. Alright, I think this is it. Right? So it looks like 2 patches per month. I'm sure someone's on Twitter has already fucking done this shit. Just waiting for the Twitter peeps. There we go. Alright. So 12 p.m. America, and then that's Europe. Anyway, those are the times that it's getting released. All right, we'll go through everything and we'll wrap up everything on the Twitter page once this live stream is over. So we'll go through everything. So yeah, stay tuned for all the translation and stuff. People have already started doing it on Twitter. That's awesome. Community is already bloody firing, which is sick. Yeah, I did see it from Faz as well. I also saw it from Naox.
もう今日寝て明日起きてちょっと
Sherlock Holmes.
はい、感じで
Michael Dorner.
皆様ぜ ぜひ事前ダウンロードを済ませて楽しみにお待ちください。ではね、長らくお送りしてまいりましたこちらの特番もお分かり
Yeah, it will look like for 2.0. It looked like oh, not 2.0. It looked like for Yusuke it would be it will be August, I think. So that's pretty exciting. I'm very excited. That got me more pumped.
すごかったですね。なんかぜひ明日からルフェルをあなたの相棒にしてやってください。よろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。明日からはルフェルと毎日一緒ですね。
そうですね、一緒に暮らしていけたら嬉しいです。
ありがとうございます。さあでは続いて本土さんいかがでしたでしょうか。
はい、元平君の本土楓です。
Alright, so they're going through thank yous and stuff like that. I'm just going to stick to the end just in case they do like a one more thing, but we'll see.
大好きな作品コンテンツになってるんですけど、ご紹介にもあったようにすごく取り上げる題材とかがすごくリアリティ
Yeah, you do have to wait a while, but I guess for people who haven't played the other regions, it's probably good just because you can like go through at your own pace really. But it doesn't look like they're speeding up patches too much. Well, I mean, in saying that they are doing 2 patches per month, so so you know. But I don't know if they'll ever be on par with the other regions, so we'll just have to wait and see. But that's very exciting. Is everyone else excited like I am? I mean, seeing everyone here, I'm sure everyone here is very excited. Still can't believe this game is actually coming out. Because yeah, this is my first experience playing like a game that's not been released like in English. Actually, no, sorry, that's a lie. I played the original P5. I imported the original P5 to play it in Japanese. But in terms of a gacha game, this is the first time that's happening with me, where I play a different region and then global comes out a bit later.
この画面のところ下を見たら、野毛ともこたんスコスコって書いてくださったので、もう安心だなと思って。その再現なんだって。もう安心して。
I do play Persona 4 Gold, and yes, Joker is coming out first, Super Gone.
野球とバイト、それだけは覚えて帰ってくださいね。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。そうですね。夏休みはやっぱりアルバイトですからね。
Nice, that's cool. I will check out the
声担当してます。安西です。いや今回も読んでいただけて嬉しかったですし、やっぱ明日ということでそのワクワク感がもう。
I'll bring over the translation, and we'll go over the data mines and leaks. If you want to know about, if you're a free-to-play player, I'll let you know about the gem counts and stuff like that. So definitely stay tuned. Yeah, synergy stories. I think are the whatchamacallit, the social link stories. I think. Because every character that you can get in the game, in terms of like gacha system and whatnot, is a social link. So you already have a lot of social links, and you'll potentially have a lot more social links. Wait, what's this? Are we getting another temple?
まずは今日話した通りルフィのビジネスプランナーとか楽しんでみていただければと思います。はい、自分からは以上になります。
ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございました。
なのでね、ストーリーゆっくり進めて1週間程度で溜まってできるかなみたいなね、感覚ですね。ありがとうございます。さあ、続いて新田さんいかがでしたでしょうか。
はい、本日の放送を見ていただいてありがとうございました。最初ですね、P5X という運営型タイトルの処方を聞いたとき、皆さん正直期待とともに不安もあったと思うんですね。実は私もその一人だったんですね。主人公はジョーカーじゃない、ペルソナがガチャになる、あとは監修資格変わってないなど聞いて、プレイヤーの皆さんが同じ不安を持っているのではないか。
Where is Chipboy Faz?
そしてディレクターとシナリオになってでも皆さんの不安を
Thanks for subscribing, Rain. I really appreciate it.
奮起しましたので、結果的に今 P5X は最高の作品を提供できるチームが形成され、アトラス、セガ、パーフェクト R を全社でクリエイティブを出し合い、最高のストーリーが作り上げられています。ですのでリリースされた際にはぜひ心ゆくまでですね、プレイを楽しんでいただければと思っています。よろしくお願いいたします。
ありがとうございます。その心意気受け取りました。さあ、では続いて松永さんいかがでしたでしょうか。
はい、本日は放送聞いていただいてありがとうございました。たっぷり2時間。
Yeah, I'm just reading the content, the roadmap. All right. All right, they're talking a lot, so let me just bring this over. Alright, guys. So this is the translated roadmap. Actually, let me just minimize this. Whoops.
テーマと思います。で、あともうその中身も本当すごいいいです。これ開発始める時私も新田さんたちと同じタイミングで我々も開発加わったんですけど。
All right, so this is the translated roadmap.
RPG って
Yeah, so it looks like 2 patches per month, at least for July and August. Version 2.0 and main story is going to be released. Probably most likely that looks like September to me, which is a bit sad because September's a busy month for me, but that's okay. So we get the Persona 5 original event, and then we get the original event first half, and then part 2. Main story chapter 2 completed. Nice. So on version 1, looks like we're getting the first 2 palaces, which is nice. So that means all your soy lovers out there, including myself, you'll be getting soy. That is true. You do not need to pull for the character to get the social link. Social links usually will just come out normally in your side quests, and then you just need to find them in the open world, and then you can start the social link. You do not need to pull for them to grab it, which is great, because that would be pretty shitty if you had to do that. Lufel's business plan, the 3rd and 4th period added. Yep. So Trials of My... So that's probably Sea of Soul, Palace, Velvet Room, Ocean of the Heart. Synergy story, which is basically your... Yeah, so you're pretty much just getting everything that every other region got basically at launch. Nothing too special, but you are getting more rewards. You are getting more rewards because that login event wasn't present on the other regions with like Luffy's business plan. Okay. So yeah, new area, Kichijoji, new mini event, yeah. So nothing too special, but I guess it's still pretty good. Nah, I mean at this point in time, I think they are following the other regions' launch. So I guess you can kind of extrapolate a little bit. But anyway. Alright, what I wanted to go through was the data mines and stuff like that. So let's go through that quickly. So let me go through all this, and then we will be pulling for Akihiko as my last hurrah on the Taiwan account. So yeah. Alright, so that's the Japanese version. This is... Alright, so in terms of... Oh, actually, I don't know if you guys can see that. Do I need to zoom in? Alright, cool. So these are the banners, so from the data mine. So Joker runs from June 26th to July 24th. Marion is up next, and her banner is only 2 weeks. And I believe Marion goes to the standard banner, I think. And then Yui would be on July 10th to August, which I believe Yui also goes to the standard banner, I think. So yeah, it looks like limited banner runs for that whole period, that whole month, and the other ones run for 2 weeks. But they, I believe, will go to standard banners. So this is the... Oh no, that's Mont. So yeah, so some of the translation for the attacks are done. So things you can buy with daily login coins, note that gold tickets, platinum miller coins are monthly. Excuse me. So gold tickets are your standard pools, platinum tickets are your premium, and platinum miller coins are your premium weapon currency. So there's 2 different currencies in the game, weapon currency and normal currency. They get teased and drip marketed. So Ichigo Berry, for example, on the other servers, for example, you get the social link before you get the actual Phantom Thief. So you can interact with them, do the social link, and get to know them a little bit more, and then you're able to do the to get the unit. Marion is very good. Yui is okay. Yui's okay. No, we do not skip Marion. 100% do not skip Marion. Yeah, Faz does have a good one. I will run through that as well so everyone is aware. Yeah, I think that's just such a good feature that I think first of all it's a good feature that you do not need to pull the character to do the social link, because some people I think that would be so shit if they did that. That would be fucking terrible if they did that. But the fact that you can do their social link without having to pull for them is really good, and the fact that they sort of drip market it and you'll be able to do the social link, hang out with them, all that sort of stuff beforehand is really, really good as well. Oh yeah, when you put it that way, yeah, I guess you can skip if you know she's going to standard. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a fucking good point. I'm stupid, yeah. Yes, yeah, pretty much. Exactly right, Dacian. Very exactly right. Jotaro Jackson. Yeah, that's a good name. That's a good name. All right, so basically, those you can get those daily login coins from that daily login event that you saw with Luffy and stuff like that, and you can spend them on these units and units. You can spend them on. Looks like you spend them on upgrade materials, but the big ticket items you guys are probably wanting to get are the platinum tickets, so that's pretty good. This is the first guild boss for the game. So again, this is a type of endgame content that you can only access if you join a guild. If you've just joined, I will be doing making a Discord and then trying to make multiple guilds, or maybe get our original guild and then get the original guild and then do other guilds as well with other people. So that's cool. So Dominion is the first persona that you fight, and then Koryu as well. But yeah, you can see the effects there. So that's cool. This is the first season of the Sea of Souls boss. But anyway, it looks like Cerberus actually. Yeah. So that's weak ice curse. That might be a bit difficult. That might be a little bit difficult, but yeah, we'll see how we go. What else? They also dynamite. Yeah, so this is the one that I wanted. So this is probably more for people who are free to play. So these are the gem counts in this game. So yeah, so these are the gem counts in this game. So these are more for, I guess, like more free to play players, but also like people just in general. I was interested to know. So the original number is what you got on the other regions, and the new update number is what you're getting on the global and Japanese regions. So the original one was mostly everything was flat rate, and then it looks like in global it scales. So overall, they also did a comparison here, so that's very nice of them. Thank you very much for P5X Alert. So Velvet Room Trials, which are basically sort of like your end game scaling content that scales from like level like 14 to 80 or whatever. So it used to be if you get 3 stars on each one, you get 100, but now you get 50, 80, 120, 150. So it looks like you do get less in the early versions, which most people will be on, because the 120, 150 mark, you have to progress quite far through Velvet Trials. And Velvet Trials can be quite difficult if you do not prepare well. So that's the only unfortunate thing about all that sort of stuff. So it looks like you get more gems towards the end, but overall gem count, you get about the same. So Sea of Souls and stuff, you get, it's fixed at this rate, but it looks like you get a little bit less on your first. Actually, you get significantly less on these ones, but then you get not even significantly more on your 7 and 8 stars. So that's a little bit shitty. I'm not going to lie. It's not too bad, because I think it also still balances out at the end, but getting 8 stars and stuff is pretty difficult. So, so your co-op, which is basically your social link. So it used to be a flat rate on every single rank up you get for your social links. It used to be 80. Now it scales. It will be eventually the same as CN. This one's not too bad, just because your social links and leveling them up, you'll just do that naturally anyway. So it's not too bad in terms of actual pulls and whatnot. Yeah, that's Sea of Souls changes booty cheeks. Yeah, that's true. Mementos and Palace Exploration, same thing. So you actually do get 100 more than CN, but that does mean that for Mementos and Palace Exploration, you do have to 100% it, which is actually not that difficult to 100% it. So you could actually do it. So that's probably okay. And then other ones as well. So you get more food palace explorations. You get a little bit less for bosses, but 5 gems is probably not going to hurt anyone. This is the one that I was a little bit weird, like it was a little bit strange to me. So you used to be able to get a lot of gems through level up, but now it looks like you only get weapon pulls. So I don't know how I personally feel about that, just because not many people will need to pull for weapons, for example. Not many people may not want to pull for their signature character weapons. I would probably prefer the gems, so it's a little bit strange and how they've done that, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah, I don't think you can join multiple guilds. Yeah, it is a little bit rough. I don't really know why that change got made. Probably because they realized the value of the ambers or the metal jewels compared to the weapon pools. But again, this is all data mine stuff, so we won't actually know until the game releases. And I'm so jealous that some of you are going to be able to play on launch, and I'll have to wait until 8 p.m. tomorrow. In some regions, in the C region, there is an official PC client launcher. I think in others, I think it's only Steam on PC, unfortunately. What else? That's this one. Could maximum amounts. Yep. So that's the Pride one tier list. I actually might check that out. Have a look at that one. Special events. Yeah, 2 million pre-registrations. All right, let me check out Faz. So you got the login event here, which will be spoken about. So the other regions didn't get this event. And weekly login bonus. So you do get 10 limited and 10 standard on top of the additional 25 standard, I think, for pre-registration. So that's pretty good. So yeah. So overall, in terms of gem count, the Sea of Souls trials gem count, where it looks like it's significantly less, is a little bit shitty. Especially considering that Sea of Souls is endgame content. You would think that endgame content you would grab more rewards, so that's a little bit shitty. But everything else is relatively okay. It's relatively fine. And I mean, again, as a free-to-play player, if the limited banners continue to be 4 weeks, for example, I think it'll be tough because you'll have to do pretty much everything in the game and just squeeze out your daily, squeeze out all your additional commission gems and all that sort of stuff to get to 2 pities. But I think it's doable. If if this is the only game you play, it's probably doable. All right, I'm gonna be taking. I need to get some water. But I will be pulling for Akihiko, so stay tuned. This is the send off for my Taiwan account. I'll be pulling for Akihiko, which is shit because I really wanted to pull for Berry, but I don't think I'll make it to Berry once global reaches. So I'll pull for Akihiko. Let's see if we get lucky. I think I have a 60 pulls or something, so we'll see if we can get lucky and get his weapon as well. Actually, hang on a second. I forgot that I was going to check out the Pride Win tier list. Let's have a look. Can you put it on? Not CN. Or does it have to be CN? Anyway. Holy shit. What the fuck? Well, there you go, guys. So this is the global tier list, it looks like. So yeah, global bossing, general, bossing, general. Yeah, you can find that. Wow, shit. Okay. Best in their class, best DPS. Well, you go An, Fleurette, Ren, An. Ruji's T1. Yeah, well, I mean, Ruji is pretty good, but I feel like you just need a lot to enable him. Niche but viable, yeah. Sepia, fair enough. Strong and reliable. Well, I mean, there's not many characters, so that's why Moko's there. I joke. Yeah, Luffy is probably, yeah, that's fair enough. Because Luffy can actually buff as well, whereas Morgana just kind of just heals. Shun being down here, okay. I mean, I guess that's fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I'd probably put him in 0.5, but that's fair. Yeah, Yukimi is probably niche tier, to be honest, because there's not many. She's like a defensive unit, and there's not many units that scale with defense at the moment. Support, yeah. So Yaling, Coast Rin, and a Navigator. Yeah, the only two Navigators available. You know, obviously they're going to be. They're not obviously going to be T0 and T0.5, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, Leon as well. Leon is super good. Highly recommend building Leon as soon as you get him. It's because he just provides so much, just crit buffs in general. All right, so those looks like all the characters coming out in 1.0. So yeah, if you're not going to pull for Joker, then Fleurette's probably next best option. To be honest, this is a team right here. Fleurette, Luffy, and then you can probably use Ran, and then probably Okian for more offensive, Puppet for more defensive. That's a team right there. There you go. And there you go. So yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, it's Pride Win. Yeah. I can probably just link this actually. I can link stuff, can't I? Yeah, I can link stuff. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to be quickly grabbing some water, and then we'll load up and pull for Akihiko. But yeah, if you're not interested in Akihiko, then if you're not interested in me sending off my Taiwan account for the last time, thank you for watching. I realized that it might actually, I don't know if it's late for some of you, probably for some of you Australians it's quite late. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I will be streaming tomorrow for the global launch 100%. I will be making a Discord, hopefully launching Sunday, so that's the 29th. It will be doing guilds and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'll be also streaming on Monday. So I'll be playing the 1.0 storyline, going through that. I'll be pulling for Joker as well. So 100% pulling for Joker, and then we'll see what else we can get. And I'll also be just doing... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do the guides on stream, and I'll probably just edit the stream stuff into guides and stuff like that. So if you want any sort of tips and whatnot, definitely leave a comment. You can also just DM me on Twitter for anything specific. And then obviously you can ask the community and everything once the Discord and stuff are out. But also feel free to leave comments. I'm sure people in the comments will actually will help you guys out. So yeah, I'll be taking a quick... Oh, I just need to get some water. So I'll be back in 2 minutes or something. And then we'll be pulling for Akihiko. And then hopefully we can get him in 60 pulls. I think I have 60 pulls, so hopefully we can get him 60 pulls. I can use Jokers to different personas. Nah, it's just Arsene. Yeah, it's just Arsene. So the units themselves only have one persona, and then Wanda, which is the MC of this game, has the multiple persona stuff. So yeah. All right, I'll be a bit. All right, we are back. All right, let's go, Akihiko. All right, please manifest with me, guys. Manifest with me. We are getting Akihiko. Thanks for subscribing, Lux Lavendula. Appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, I haven't logged in a while. Holy crap. All right. This feels like a little bit surreal, actually, that I probably won't be playing this for a while. Oh, god damn. All right. Gonna do my daily routine. Get ready with me, guys. What are we doing? Tasks. Did I do any of the tasks to give me more gems? Probably not. But I'll be trying to build Akihiko. We'll see what's up. You know what? I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm just fine. Have a look at this. What is this? There's some cards. Let me do this one. Fuck, I can't do that one, whatever. Oh, I can't get the bonus on him. All right, let's hope for the best, guys. Let me try. Let me see if I can get as many pulls as I can. Daily rewards. I don't know how many of these Miller coins I have. Tartarus stuff. Shit. What else can I do to get rewards? I can do this, I guess. Get some gold tickets. All right, let me get some of these meta jewels. So yeah, for those of you wondering, this, like, it's seriously, I just did 2 things, like not even 5 minutes, and I already got 2. I can do the stamina grind as well really quickly, for example. Like, I'll just show you how quick it is. Please don't freeze on me, game. I really hope this game runs better than what do I need? I probably need Ascension. Nah, I'll probably need beef levels, to be honest, because I don't have many of them. So you just run a team like this. Yeah, so this is like how quick you could do your dailies, right? So like 5 minutes in and out, and it really depends as well. And I guess like some of them you might get some difficult tasks or whatever, but most of the time you can just do one of these things. So yeah. Oh yeah, the one thing that I don't know if they've improved or actually, what the fuck? Hang on. All right, let me put my face in a region where you can see the characters without fucking seeing my ugly mug. Yeah, the other thing as well is like the auto battle system in this game is not great. It's honestly, like, I've used it a couple of times and it might just be me, but I think it's fucking trash, to be honest. It just does things that it just you wouldn't do. And I don't really know, like, for example, if I put that on auto battle, I guarantee you Soy would not fucking down this enemy. And it'll just be like some awkward shit. Yeah, I don't know if you can change the battle music. I was actually trying to find that out myself. And go into my palace and shit like that, and then I just didn't end up finding it. I don't know if you can. Because there's only like three or 4 battle themes that kind of constantly play, and I really want to, because when you've the first palace boss's battle theme is really sick. It's called what's it called again? I'm like singing it in my head. Fuck, I can't remember it. But anyway, the first palace boss theme is really good, and it just doesn't really play ever again. So you're just like, what the fuck? Nathaniel, it is beginning release tomorrow. Yes, I'm playing on the other region versions of this game. Hinafreya, I don't know. I think it's. I hope it's the dog. I hope it's Koromaru, but I know it's not Koromaru. I think it. I don't know who it would be actually. Nice call, Vampy. Yeah. definitely, yeah, definitely save those gems up. So that's one farm done, right? And then I think the other one, oh yeah, I can show off a little bit about the city for you guys. So these are your city activities, which is basically like your social links and stuff like that. So you can earn money, and money you use to purchase like items around the game. These are your social links. So you've got your normal social stats. They actually do tell you how much you need to rank up. And obviously in the global version, it'll tell you like what you actually need in order to do stuff. So for example, the next rank, you can get more stuff from the underground shopping malls and additional purchases. For example, you need more proficiency in order to rank up your social links more. So eventually they'll reach a cap, and then you need to break that cap by ranking up your social links more. And then yeah, so on and so forth. So that's your city stuff, and that does cost us action points, which are basically another stamina resource that resets daily. You can also replenish them with energy. I mean, to be honest, like again, like I haven't played every single day, and I've got 119 energy canisters. So like Jesus fucking Christ. So this stamina system, in my opinion, is less stringent than the stamina system for material farming and your EXP farming. EXP farming and material farming is very important, and you really need to be careful and use that stamina efficiently. This one doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Like if you really like a social link, for example, with Runa, I think Runa uses, is Runa guts? Yeah, Runa's guts. So if you really, really like Runa, for example, then you would basically spend all your fucking energy on gut stuff, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So, you know, you would spend your energy to get guts, and it'll tell you how many like points and stuff that you'll get as well. And also this won't be in global because this is the P3 collab, so you're on Tetsumi Point Island. But yeah, it'll tell you about like how many social stat points you need, and then you can kind of gauge how much energy and stuff you need to spend. Yeah, they tell you how much. Yeah, it's not like normal Persona where it doesn't tell you. Yeah. ASAP Brian, I'm not too sure if they will ever catch up. No, it's not Wake Up Your Hero. It's not the one that I was thinking of. No, I'm not playing global yet. People are saying this game is pay to win. Nah, I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. Yeah, like honestly, like all the 4 stars can still be like Leon is a 1.0 unit, and he's a 4-star, and he's used in some of the best endgame teams in the fucking game. Who else? Cursorin's not a 4-star. Puppet and Okian are some of the best navis in the game, and they are 1.0 units, and they are 4 stars. Like obviously later on, like if you get Futaba, for example, like actually come to think of it, in terms of must pull units, if there is a new Navi character that comes out, they are most likely going to be must pull, just because the Navis in this game can not necessarily make or break teams. Never like that, obviously, just because again Puppet and Okian are so good. Thanks, Dio. I really appreciate you subscribing, because they're so good in terms of their use cases and whatnot. But eventually, like Futaba's just better. Like Futaba's just better offensive Navi, right? Naturally. But it doesn't mean that you can't use Okian if you don't want to pull for Futaba, for example. So in my opinion, I don't really think this game is pay to win. But it's a gacha game at the end of the day. Like if you end up spending a shit ton of money, then yeah, you're gonna get the better units. Obviously, you're gonna get them like duped out and fucking A6, for example, and then the signature weapons, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, but if you're just playing the game for fun and it's just going through the game, then it's definitely a lot better than other gacha games, I would say. I feel like, in my opinion, with HSR, it's just like very. Like I like HSR, but I do feel like you do kind of need to get certain units in order to actually do well in endgame content. In this game, I feel like you kind of can get away with a few, if you set up your teams and personas correctly, you can do that. Oh, sorry. Anyway, what was it? Oh, fuck, we have to go to sleep. So I'll show you the briefly on the calendar system. Oh, I don't actually, that's a good question. I don't know if it's a permanent area after the collab, but the collab's been going on for like, what, a month and a half now, so, Yeah, that's a good point as well. Power creep definitely comes into it as well. I guess if you call it, I guess if you're talking about pay to win, then it mostly applies to probably like the PvP gachas, right? But yeah. Valentine, the live stream is over. The Japanese live stream is over. So they didn't really announce too much. They did announce that we're getting a login event. So you will be getting in addition to pre-registration rewards, you will be getting 10 limited and 10 additional standard pulls. You're also getting a login event, 30-day login event with Luffy. And then you can get additional pulls from that one as well as character materials. They also did a little bit of the patch cycle and stuff like that. Actually, I'll just put this on while I talk. Yeah, you didn't really miss out on too much. Yeah, so there is a calendar. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just going to first option. There is a calendar system, but it's basically just unlimited. So it's not like it's not like it's not like June 26. It would be like June 26. It's basically an unlimited character. All it is like yesterday, today, and then tomorrow, and it just continuously cycles. So there's not technically a calendar system, but it's like one of those aesthetic, and it's more aesthetic for the Persona franchise more so than anything else. I don't know if I got that answer right or not, but I just guessed. Got 6 points. I don't think I got it right. Yeah, again, at the end of the day, this is a gacha game. I'm not showing away that I'm not trying to claim that this game is fucking like, you know, the gacha savior, or like you're gonna be getting the full Persona experience. It's like you're getting close to the full Persona experience, but at the end of the day, it is a gacha game, so it does require you, in some sense, you know, not require you, sorry. In some sense, it is very predatory. It tries to get you to spend money. There's a lot of elements in this game, like stamina, etc., that goes like, yeah, go spend some money. You know what I mean? Oh, you want that character? Go spend some money. So, you know. Story content is not time gated at all. And from my experience, I was able to complete the 1.0, and actually, I'm not gonna lie, the 2.0 dungeon final boss was fucking hard. But I think that's because I was at level 70 with Wanda. I pretty much didn't do any of the story. All I did was just like trying to build my characters, and I was like rank 70 with like Wanda, and it made the second palace boss fucking difficult for me. But none of the story content is time gated, and the 1.0 palace and 2.0 palace, except for the final boss, for me personally, I was able to get through that just fine. With just doing my daily stamina, leveling up, you know, a limited amount of characters, obviously not horizontally building everyone, just fine. Honestly, I didn't spend a cent. On this account, I'm completely free to play. Story content every patch, so every 2 weeks essentially. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, at least for global, it'll be every 2 weeks for the first few patches. But it's mostly either every 2 patches there are main story, I think. So every like long patch, long cycle, I guess. Yes, 1 and 2 at launch it looks like, and then 3 would be at September. Yes, the Steam, everything is skippable. There is a skip button. So if you want to re-roll, you don't have to sit through the cutscenes. There are a few cutscenes that aren't skippable, but the majority of them are very skippable. Actually, no, I think all cutscenes are skippable. Yeah. When you're meeting social links for the first time, they're not skippable. But if you're going to re-roll, I don't think you're fucking meeting social links, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, because I did basically what I did was one of the mistakes that I tell you not to make. I horizontally invested all the characters because I just wanted to use them. So one that ended up being because all I did was dailies and stuff like that. So and I didn't spend enough time leveling up my characters. So one that ended up being 70, and because all the enemies scaled of Wanda, the boss was about 70. I think the boss was like 80 or something, and all my characters were 60. So I was getting rolled. So all I had to do was just basically, you know, take a week and fucking grind my ass off just to get everyone up to 70, 80, and then I was able to beat the boss. So don't do what I did. That is a tip for you guys. Don't horizontally invest. That is exactly the reason why, and you will not have a good time. Yeah, the level, all the enemies level scale off with wonder. Yeah, so you can hang out with people. So these pop-up activities are random. So you're not necessarily guaranteed. So for example, if you like a certain, why the fuck can I exit this? What the shit? Did my keyboard shit itself? Alright, anyway, let me just fucking click on one of these. Wait, what the hell? Okay. So you can favorite some social links. And then those ones are more likely to pop up in the random scenario, but they're all random. You can hang out with them as many times as you want because, again, the calendar system is not really a calendar system, so you can hang out with them as many times as you want, as long as the energy required is still there. So if you use up your stamina, then you just have to wait a day, and you get 5 energy per day. So yeah, and then each activity costs 1 energy. I don't think the system is that bad. That may sound bad on paper, but I don't think it's that bad just because it breaks up like your dungeon crawling, your palace doing, and then your general stamina grind as well. Yeah, your account level. Your account level is essentially Wanda's level, yes. Yeah, so you can literally like favorite a social link, and then that social link will be will more often appear in the random selection that you get. So for example, I don't know why my keyboard wasn't working before. That was a bit weird. Can I? Oh yeah, cool. So I'll show you what I mean by favorite. So if you go to your social links here, so spoilers by the way, if you want to discover all this on your own. So these are all the social links, for example, and then you can go up here and you can, I think this is favorite. Yeah. So you can increase the chance of favorite synergies, social links, confidants, to show up. So you can see here, I've got Runa, I've got Rin, I've got Cord or Ayaka. So those ones will most likely more show up. And that's obviously, if you have the social stat requirement for them to show up, and they will most likely more often than not show up. So you can do that. You can favorite all those characters as well. I think you can only favorite one from each row, which is a bit shitty, but yeah. And then they appear randomly here. So as you can see, I got Kiyoshi here as well. So yeah, they'll appear randomly. So this is a good example. So it says here I'm locked out of Sakai's next rank up. So I need proficiency rank 6 in order to be able to do her social link. So again, on paper, it seems like it's pretty bad. But everyone here has probably played Persona before, and it's probably worse in Persona just because if you want to get everyone's social link, you have to do it in such a way, and you have to make sure every single fucking rank up is proper. You need in this game, you don't even need, because there's no Arcana system in this game. Like, there's no like, oh yeah, you need to match Arcana with there's none of that. So it makes it a little bit more streamlined for you to do stuff in. TLDR for Livestream, you're getting an additional login event with 10 limited pulls, 10 standard pulls. We're also getting another login event that gives you like EXP materials, as well as more like currency to buy pulls. I think it's like capped at a certain amount. They also announced the patch schedule as well. So we're getting 2 patches per month up until 2.0, and 2.0 will probably launch in September, we think. That's basically the TLDR. There's no co-op in this. Guilds are co-op, but they're not like co-op in the sense where like you can team up. Well, I guess you can team up in a sense. Yeah, so I guess in that respect, yeah, guilds are probably co-op. IRL day. But the thing is as well, it's like for me personally, I usually just use up all the energy, and fuck, you couldn't even see the energy. I'm so sorry. Hang on a second. How do I fucking... I'll just fucking... Yeah, so you get energy here, so you can see there. Automatically resets at 5 AM UTC. But again, UTC and the time zone might change for global, but you get that per day. And for me, I usually use up to 20, and then I'll just wait 4 days and fucking use up to 20 again. Like, all this stuff in here with social links and stuff like that, like, they're all just, I guess, supplemental. You don't have to do any of this, but obviously you will want to do it because you want to hang out with your favorite characters. again, like it is a stamina system, so again, by nature it is still a bit shitty. But overall, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, 2 patches per month. Yeah. In what, 13 hours now? 14 hours? Yeah. Gonna have a 14-hour nap. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Alright, let me do one more of this. I need proficiency, right? So let me go wish at the fountain. And then we can do chords next rank up. So I'll just skip through this. Oh, and the text skip through is quite fast as well. Because I know on HSR, if you're trying to skip through text, it fucking... like it just takes, it still takes fucking years. All right, cool. So now you can see I can rank up these people to rank 7. Oh, nice. I can rank up Mayumi as well. Cool. I mean, I'm probably never gonna, I'm not gonna delete my Taiwan account, but like, I'm a bit sad that like it's going away. Like I got Makoto, I got Yukari, I got 5-star Rin. Anyway, alright, let me collect the rest of my commissions. So yeah, you get 20 per collection, and that means you get 80 per day. I'll show off the battle pass a little bit as well, actually. So battle pass is very standard as per other battle passes. It's probably not as good as other battle passes, probably. I think the best one that I've seen still is probably Wua's battle pass is probably one of the better ones. But it's not too bad. And there's also a monthly pass as well, if I can find it. Yeah, I don't know what these currencies actually convert into, but I will, obviously we'll find out soon. So yeah, you can see it's 150 metajoules per pull. And then you can also do this thing as well, which gives you a free item. Fucking extraordinary. I want this bad boy. I want to be able to select shit. So these are your standard banner characters as well. So on global, you are getting Ryuji, Morgana, Ahn, and Curse Rin. Eventually, you'll be getting Marion. That's Marion there. Oh shit, I forgot about Masaki. Masaki's pretty decent. You get Riddle, Phoebe, which is another Navi unit, and Runa, which is the premier debuffing unit. But anyway, global, you get these 4. And then it's confirmed that Marion is coming next as well, so she'll move on to standard. So those are the standard banner characters currently in the game. What else can I show off? What else do you guys want to see? Anyone see? Yes, Ahn is very good. Could you explain how getting clothes for Wonder works? Yeah, so clothes you can purchase. So I think you can purchase them from here. Or am I talking out of my ass? I thought you can purchase, yeah, so you can, yeah, you can. So you can purchase them from there. You can also do certain events as well. I don't know what the events are actually, sorry about that. But you can do certain events and actually, you know what? Let me see if I can go back to home. Whoops, let me go to map. World map, let me go. No, we want to go to Tokyo. We want to go, is it Yoganjaya? No, it's not Yoganjaya. It is, fuck. That's Oshigawa. Let me go home. I'll show you. And then, yeah, you can just go to your room and then, you know, do your thing. So this is your house. This is your house, guys. So you can go to your bedroom. And then, yeah, you can craft stuff here. Works the same way as P5. You can show off your gachapons. Haven't put many up there. You can play video games, which is also like a level up social stats, and this is your wardrobe. So this is where you can do your outfits and stuff like that. But basically, you can get clothes for purchasing. You can get clothes through certain events and stuff like that as well. You can get them from like the battle passes and stuff like that as well, I think. Yeah, usually in the shop, but you can get them from some events that happen. Do you need to reroll? In my opinion, probably not. I don't think you really need to. Yeah, some free, some paid. Yeah, it's just similar to other gachas, to be honest. Yes, Lincoln, you want me to show Takemi? Are there any missables in this game, daily or events? Events are obviously missable just because they're untimed. Daily events. I don't think there's any missing daily events. Battle pass worth. I mean, some people reckon the battle pass not worth monthly pass is worth. I'll do a deep dive on that when I can actually read and look at the costs and stuff. I mean, I know I can fucking convert it from Taiwan, but yeah. Yes, 80 is the cap, and then once you level past 80, you get these S ranks, which I'll show you. So 80 is the like hard cap, I guess, in the game. And then once you level past 80, you get these S levels, and then I believe these level infinitely, I think. I think they level infinitely. I mean, I don't know. I've only got to 12. I've seen people up to like 20 something. So you can see that as well. But yeah, I'm gonna miss all these characters. I got Kasumi as well. Hey. Anyway. Oh yeah, we got achievements as well. I only got 5. Great. You can redeem codes as well. You know, that sort of stuff. Oh yeah, I'll show you everyone's favorite goth mummy. She's in fucking hell. She's in Yogan Jaya Clinic. Nah, you probably won't be able to use Taiwan code for global. Alright, where is Tekken? Oh yeah, I'll show you Cafe LeBlanc as well. There it is. And actually, if we can go in here. Oh, so don't be afraid. Like, if you come from a zone, don't be afraid that like you're gonna mess up something if you do an activity. You can see Joker there, Morgana's there, Kasumi's here today, Ryuji's here. Look, guys, the gang's here. The gang's here. Actually, hang on. Let me get my ugly face out of there. You can see Kasumi. You can see all the gang. Yes, Iwai sells you weapons. I'll show you that as well. Cool, Markrave. I literally just did it like a few minutes ago. It took me like what, 10 minutes, I think, probably less than 10 minutes to do everything, to get your dailies and then get 80 gems right off the bat. Yeah, FF14 mobile is coming soon, isn't it? Yeah, Flash, it probably will. There's Takemi as well. Can you see? Actually, oh fuck, did I just exit? Yeah, I just exited. Alright, let me... Where's Takemi again? Let me go. Takemi. Alright, there's Takemi. There she is. There you go, guys. Best girl Takemi is here. So you can actually buy like medicines and stuff from her. Fuck, that's even better actually. I completely forgot that she's all here. There you go. That's Takemi, guys. What team am I going to use? I'm definitely going to go for... The two teams I'm going to go for are... I'll show you. And I was so disappointed because Joker was on the first banner on the other regions, and I lost my 50-50 to him. I didn't have enough pulls. But that's because I didn't play the game, not because like they didn't give me enough pulls. It's because I didn't play the game a lot when it first launched. So my first team is definitely going to be the man himself. It's going to be Joker, and it's going to be Curse Rin, and then it'll probably be someone like Leon. Where's Leon? Leon. And then I'll go for... Who's my fourth slot? Might be a sustain. Doesn't have to be a sustain. Probably maybe Luffy or something. Or if I can get Morgana, maybe Morgana. And then my Navi unit will be Okyan. Where's Okyan? My Navi would be Okyan. So that's one team. So Joker's Curse team. So it mostly consists of Curse Rin as well as Joker. Everyone else can be Phil. My second team is definitely going to be An. Ki, Luffy, and can probably use like Leon as well again, to be honest. Leon just kind of slots into every fucking team. And then my Navi would probably be Okyan as well, just because Okyan's offensive. And if you need like comfort and comfiness, then you can go with Puppet as a defensive Navi. Thanks for subscribing. I really need to get the alert box fucking in my OBS. But yeah, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Is Mesa any good? I don't think so. I think single target units in this game can be quite difficult, especially with some content in the game. I love Mesa. I'm planning on changing my profile picture to fucking like a little chibi Mesa. I really love Mesa. I think Mesa is fucking dope. I mean, like, listen. Like, he's fucking dope. And like, look at his persona. Like fucking Edward Scissorhands shit type shit. You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah. I mean, he's pretty good. He's got an almighty bleed effect, so he's a pretty good DOT character. But yeah. All right, what else was I showing? Global benefits for initial releases. You get the pre-registration rewards, and you also get the login events, which I don't think the other regions got. Oh yeah, I mean, you get the P5 event. Yeah. Oh yeah, a Y. Yeah. I was gonna show off a Y. So let's hop on over to Shibuya. So I did mention in my latest video. Actually, I have another video coming out in 8 minutes, so you know, go check that one out. Shameless plug. So I'll show you a Y. So I did mention that you have the potential to get people's signature weapon as well as people's 4-star signature weapon. So the signature weapon obviously comes from the banner or the pulling, but their 4-star has a chance to drop on their signature as well. So for example, if you don't, and it has a chance to drop, like not on their signature specifically, it just has a chance to drop with any weapon pull. You can get their 4-star weapon. So I'll show you what I mean. That's very good. So for example, I'm just going to use Makoto as an example. Sorry for you guys, the big fans, because he's not coming to global anytime soon. So this is Makoto's what do you call it? 5-star weapon, right? So you know that's on the banner, blah blah blah. But you can also get 4-star weapons. So I'll show you a 4-star weapon that I got for Rin Lion Dance. So this is Rin Lion Dance's signature 4-star weapon. So you can see it's not like iridescent sort of color. So you can actually get Rin 5-stars weapon. So you can actually pull this from any weapon banner pull. So you can get a signature 4-star, and then this will be used for Rin. It doesn't have to be on her banner. But what I recommend doing is you'll get a lot of blue weapons and stuff like that, and then you'll get some purples. But you can actually come to Iwai's shop, and then you can actually spend money to get these purple weapons. And these purple weapons are not the best by any means, because obviously, you know, all that sort of stuff. But if you're just looking for raw stats to try and, like, you know, get a good team to click content with, these weapons are pretty good. And they only cost 5,000 yen. I mean, look how much yen I've accumulated. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and these are all specific as well. So for Runa, you can increase own fire damage, you know. So it's not like a generic weapon, like a blue weapon, for example, where it's going to be like, oh yeah, increases attack percent. These weapons are more specific for certain characters and stuff like that. You can also spend these extraordinary Miller coins as well, which you do get from Sea of Souls trials, assist rewards. So like, you know, when you put your units and then people can use your units in certain content, and then you can make these and these are all the 4-star equivalents for each specific unit. So yeah, so when that question before, do you have to pull, like, are there any must-have 5-star weapons? Probably not, but yeah, you can get these from this one as well. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, so let me go to Polonium Mall, because that is where Akihiko is, you know, not necessary. Can I go to the dorm? Oh, I can't go to the dorm. Okay, whatever. Alrighty, guys, it is time. It is time to pull for Akihiko. This is the last hurrah of my Taiwan account. And then when Ichigo Berry inevitably comes out next patch, I'll be super jealous because I won't be able to get it. But anyways, we are going to be pulling for Akihiko now. So wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck, chat. We have 18 pity on the guaranteed. I'm just going to be pulling the guaranteed. Actually, how much do I have on the non one? 1. That is a big no. So yeah. So this is the guarantee banner as well that I was talking about before. But we are going for Akihiko. We are going to go for his weapon. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for his weapon. What other weapons do I want? Runa's probably. Please choose 2 faster. Runa, and I'll go fucking turbo, whatever. Alrighty, go for the weapons, and then actually there is one more gem thing that I can do. I just realized it is in events. It's Akihiko's stupid fucking thingy event, which I didn't do yet. Yeah, cool. So this guy has a crazy AoE DPS. Anyway, I won't go too much into detail about him. I've got to, just because you know. No, go this one. Turbo is a great buffing unit as well. I really love Turbo. Hopefully she comes to global soon. It's gonna do this so we can do Akihiko's follow-up to get more stacks. Where are we? Punch him! Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna punch Polydeuces, but maybe not. Oh no, will I? No, I won't end up killing them. Yeah, I mean, if they really wanted to make money, they would do the P3 collab straight away, straight after fucking the P5 one, for sure. Alright, who else do we have? Evolution. I think you do skill 1 into skill 3? Fucking hell, what the shit? Alright, we go pen. Then we go. Oh fuck, Akihiro doesn't have an action yet. God damn. Yeah, 50-50, it's better. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, mate. I don't know. I'm still trying to find that out myself. Mateus. Yes, there are ultimates. I'll show them off. I'm trying to show off Akihiko's ultimate. I'll try and show him off. I don't think I'll kill everyone here. Okay. Anyway, this is an ultimate. This is Yukari's ultimate. So this is a highlight that they call it. Or I think in this one it's just called Theurgy for P3 characters. What am I doing? Fuck me, he just fucking punches dudes. It's so funny. I love how he just punches dudes. But yeah, he does a lot of AoE DPS. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, single person showtime. Yes, yeah, you can liken it to a single person showtime. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. They just knock them all out. It's fine. Oh, I think I might not even be able to show off Akihiko's Theurgy. Fucking hell. Yeah, the P3 characters have a different battle UI, which I think is pretty cool as well. Alright, I guess you'll just see you'll see Old Mate's finisher. Anyway, that wasn't the best showcase for him, but trust me, he does do a lot of damage. And he can crit as well. Crit a lot, like a shit ton as well. Alright, get 30 gems. Alright, fuck it. Alright, let's do it. Let's pull for Akiko. We're going to be doing it on the guaranteed. Fuck the 50-50. This is our last hurrah. Let's hope that we get early. Let's go. Alright, give me... Fuck. I would have Leon though. That's another awareness fell, mate. It's fucking got Mont as well. Oops. Alright. Come on. I think this is like 38 or something. Oh, I didn't get it. No. I mean, they could add the combined attacks and stuff like that. I would love if Koromaru gets put into the game. Like, Koromaru is an easy A6. I don't care what anyone says. Easy A6. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck it. Okay, we only have one more for one more 10 pull. We're not getting it. Oh, we definitely didn't get it. Fuck. No streamer luck. Nah, we didn't get it. All right, that's good enough for me. Maybe that's a sign. It's just telling me that, you know, it's global time. It's fucking global time. All right, we didn't get it. But on the good thing about the guaranteed banner as well is that you can get a free contract as well once you get to 165. It is random, so you get random people, but yeah. All right, turbo's up actually. Fuck, I really do want turbo as well. All right, well that was sad and fucking depressing, but that's okay. Actually, I guess I could showcase the shop. You get like the, you know, leftover materials and stuff that you can buy shit with. So yeah, very similar to like other gacha games. Just gonna spend max. Is that another 10? Did I just get another 10? Oh fuck, I did. All right, well, fucking let's do it. Should we just fucking do the singles as well? You can keep count here as well. They give you the thing. Fucking okay. Damn, I could have had a chance at the 50-50 by now, actually. Fuck, maybe you were right. That's so funny, actually. Fuck me. Maybe I've been wrong about the guarantee this whole time. Anyway, I don't care. I'm probably not going to be playing Taiwan for a while anyway. Alright, Ippon Daira is the last one I got. Anyway, that's pretty much it, I guess. Yeah, I know. I think if you're planning on playing long term, I don't really think it's worth. I don't know. Like rerolling just takes so much effort. I personally, I don't think it's worth. But yeah, I mean, if you really want Joker, for example, and you don't have that many pulls left or whatever, you can probably try and do it. Yeah, I know you did, Valentine. I know you did. maybe I've been wrong about the guarantee this whole time. Are there any limited personas not carried? No, I don't think so. I can actually show off the personas a little bit. Oh, yeah, actually, there are limited ones. There are ones that you can't obtain through fusion. So again, these all sort of unlock as you go up the wonder ranks or your level rank. ATLUS, I don't think if ATLUS is available at launch. I did see Lakshmi though. I saw Dominion as well. I saw Thor. So yeah. But yeah, basically personas is you just select the persona that you want. Excuse me, for example, if I go ATLUS, then I require a Belial and a Neberos. But for example, if I already have one, if I just fuse Belial, I cannot use Belial in fusion. I need to fuse another Belial to use in fusion. And then, you know, as soon as you, basically what I'm trying to say, as soon as you fuse one of the personas that is the requirement, then all the other personas that you get of the same persona, you can just use in fusion. So it's probably a better example if I show you some of the lower level ones. So yeah, you can see Linlum, for example. I can use Matador and Shisa. And then you can get these through defeating, again, this is a stamina system as well. You can get them through farming these personas in the stamina grind. You can also get them in the shop. So this is the shop here that you get. And these are basically, you get all these coins from pulling... do you get coins from pulling? No, sorry, you get coins from doing persona farms. So you can get like a bunch of coins for doing persona farms, and obviously if you do higher level persona farms, see a soul trials, for example, you get these coins as well, and then you can get like personas as well. So for example, Yoshitsune you can't fuse, Send Alpha and you can't fuse. All of these ones here, not all of them actually, that's a lie. But Yoshitsune, Send Alpha and Vishnu, you can't fuse at all. Nian, you can't fuse. Shirosa, you can't fuse. King Frost, you can. Chernobog, you can. Siegfried, you can. Throne, you can. And then you get, and these are like skill cards as well that you can get. Yeah, there's like inheriting systems and like rank up systems. It's all basic persona stuff, but it doesn't require you to buy back personas all the time. It does require you to farm a lot of personas though, but yeah. I think it's very free to play friendly. And yeah, it is a gacha, so you know, some of the stuff it is what it is. Yeah, that's true, Naspers. Yeah, I can show you mementos. I can show you some palace stuff as well. Spoiler warning. I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but I can show you some memento stuff. So if I just go back to mementos, so there's different levels that you can get and all that good stuff in mementos. I'll show you a different area actually. Show you a bit more of an area. Yeah, they will reference the P3 story. Yes. Or some elements from it will be referenced. I don't think it's an exact retelling of the story, if you're worried about spoilers. Yeah, in some aspects, global monetization is more. I think you get more for certain things, like more gems for certain things. But the Sea of Souls gem nerf is a little bit shitty. Canaldo, thanks for subscribing. Oh yeah, definitely do so, Lincoln. It's so good. That is very true, Valentine. Very, very true. Alright, fucking dope. Alright. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm just gonna do a shameless plug while I'm while I'm streaming. I think my beginner's guide is out, I think. Let me check. Yes, it is out. My beginner's guide has been published. So definitely go check it out if you guys want to. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna link it. So yeah, I go through most, if not all, of the stuff that you guys were asking for. today in a little bit more detail. Obviously, there are a lot of other guides and stuff out there, so definitely get as much information as you possibly can. But yeah, go for your lives. No, it's not randomized. It isn't randomized. So Mementos is just like it's not. I actually wouldn't say it's an endless dungeon, but no, it's not randomized. It's a set layout. But yeah, you can go in here and walk around and like farm and stuff like that. Thanks for subscribing, Nice Hill Dragon. Appreciate it. So yeah. But yeah, go check out the beginner's guide. Go for your lives. Obviously, there's a lot of other guides out there as well. So definitely just get as much information as you possibly can. When global releases, I will be doing more guides, so I can actually finally get my hands on some of the stuff that we were talking about today in the stream, rather than showing you the Taiwan stuff because it might not translate exactly. But yeah. Yeah, so you can. I have seen someone do a breakdown of EXP farming, going through mementos, but it takes a really long time. Your main EXP farms are going to be coming from your stamina stuff, so your stamina grinding for your EXP materials. So EXP materials are in the metaverse and they exist here. So these are your EXP materials. Yeah, that would be pretty sick. Yeah, with the Reaper, that'd be pretty sick. It'd be pretty... Yeah, I mean, you gotta add in the Reaper, right? You gotta add in the Reaper. Alright, cool. Nah, I don't think so. I've been idle in Mementos for a while and I've never seen the Reaper before. Guilds are multiplayer activities. I am not in a guild, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't remember how to join one. I actually legitimately can't remember how to join one. The game does give it to you as a tutorial, so you will get a tutorial quest that tells you about the systems in the game. So I highly recommend that you just play through the story until you unlock dailies, battle pass, able to equip weapons. Oh, actually, there was one thing that I didn't mention on one of my other guides. Weapon levels carry over. So for example, wait, do they carry over? No, they don't carry over. Sorry. What was it? Something carries over for weapons. I can't remember what it was though. What was it? Oh, was it Wonder's weapon level Wonder's weapon level carries over. My bad, not everyone's. So. Wait, am I wrong? What the fuck? No, yeah, I'm right. Wait, hang on a second. Am I fucking wrong about anything else? I know weapon levels carry over, but I can't remember what the fuck. Ah, yeah, they do. Yeah, so weapon levels carry over. So you don't. So that means like you can just level up one weapon and then just fucking switch to a different weapon, and then you get the same level. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, One-Handed Media, how are you going? Alright, that's probably pretty much everything that I wanted to cover in the game. Wow, there's a spending event? What the fuck? But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover. It's bloody fucking 12 AM here in Oz, so I appreciate everyone's time tonight. I will be streaming P5X Global tomorrow, so definitely stay tuned for that one. It's going to be super exciting. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe. Please also leave a like on the stream and just, leave a like on the videos and everything like that. Definitely helps out with any support. Like, honestly, any support in general over these past few weeks from you guys is definitely well appreciated. I really love it. I can't wait to be playing this game with everyone. It's going to be super exciting. So it's an average shop. Yeah, average shop. Yeah, I understand that most people will probably be playing, but even if you have me on in the background, be my guest, do whatever you want, have fun with the game. Happy launch day, everyone. Hopefully everyone can have a smooth launch, everyone gets in. Hopefully all of you, if you are pulling for Joker, hopefully all of you win the 50-50. I'm hoping I win. Ronham, thanks for subscribing, appreciate it. I will make a solo, I am making a guild, I'm making a Discord and a guild. Fuck, there's a lot of shit that I fucking need to get done, and I need to be up for work in like 6 hours. So yeah, I should probably head off soon. But yeah, hopefully everyone gets Joker. If you're going to pull for Joker, I've got a bunch of cards on my video, on my channel, so definitely check that out, and definitely subscribe again, just to stay up to date with everything. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So long, Taiwan. 07 in the chat. This is, yeah, I probably won't be playing Taiwan in for a while. But yeah, Global comes out tomorrow. I've already downloaded that shit on my phone. I'm so excited. Twixter, thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Appreciate everyone's time. And yeah, have fun with Global. Again, at the end of the day, even though it's a gacha game, it's still a video game after all. So just have fun. Persona 5 tells you to take your time, so take your time. You know, all the guides that I put out and everything, like, yeah, it gives you tips and mistakes to avoid, but at the end of the day, as long as you don't, you just have fun with the game, that's all that really matters. Because if you're not having fun, then you're not going to fucking want to play the game anyway. So have fun and enjoy your time. Thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it. I think this has been one of the best streams, to be honest. Yeah, so many people chatting. I really appreciate everyone. So yeah, cool. Anyway, good night. I fucking really need to get to fucking bed, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to fucking wake up. So yeah, cheers for watching, everyone. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be streaming at probably around 8 p.m, 8:30 p.m. AEST. I'll announce on YouTube, I'll announce it on Twitter, everything else. So yeah, anyway, have a good sleep, have a good night, and have a good launch day. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Be here for the launch stream of Global. It is finally time, guys. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.